Travis and Taylor have set their wedding date.
That's
next
nice.
year. June 13th is going to be the day.
Did you get the invitation?
I haven't got mine yet. So
It's
let
going to
me
come
know.
to Our Town Podcast.
You think it'll come down here to the
I think.
studio?
Yeah, the three of us are going to
We're going to be
the hosts.
We're going to be pretty.
And here comes the bride down the aisle, walking down with her father.
Oh, shit.
We've got a good assortment of red and white rose petals that the flower girls are spreading.
Lied to us the entire time.
Yeah, didn't Eisenhower warn us about the military?
It's one of the most important 5 minutes anybody could spend is to watch that over and over.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Watch that and then read the last page of 1984.
Yes.
And there's your evening.
Yeah.
Right there. There you go. Those are your choices. Those are your choices right there. Yeah.
Well, we feel so
For dead
disempowered.
Kennedys and Carl Sagan. You know.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a bad evening.
So there's these leopard spots that are seen on Mars. So the orbital observer saw them, and they're possibly these organic molecules.
How big are they?
Well, I don't know, but you could see them from orbit, and I think the rover got close to them, right? But so it's the close in there, the spots and their, the spectrograms or whatever say that what they're made of, and I knew it today and forgot it when I got here, but that none of the other processes are present that would have caused those molecules to be in that grouping, besides like an organic death would have done it, right?
Welcome everyone to Our Town Podcast, coming to you from the Cedar Stream studio space in beautiful downtown Renton. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, share if you can, and review if available. We'd love to hear from you, so comment below and tell us how we're doing. Hit the like and subscribe button to never miss an episode. And don't forget to visit our-townpodcast.com for all the links. Join the members only section of the website or sign up on Patreon. And now, here they are, the boys of Our Town Podcast.
Oh. Here we go.
Whoa, that was a loud car. Welcome,
Yes.
everybody, to another exciting edition of Our Town Podcast.
Extraordinary.
Yes, it is coming to you from the Cedar Stream studio space
Yes, yes.
in beautiful and historic downtown Renton. They don't have the tree lit up tonight. Is that
Oh,
because of
geez.
the flooding, maybe?
Good call. I hadn't even noticed that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll find out. And then
It was a
we'll
good
get
deal.
back
4
to you.
days while it lasted. So like, that's all we budgeted for. 96 hours.
Boys, tonight, episode 152.
Wow.
Which is just
What?
astonishing, which is one or two more than 150, which is great. Tonight's safe word, if anybody's not feeling safe, just yell out, a little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side.
Nice.
So if you're not feeling safe, just yell that out. We'll stop this here program and check on you. You folks can do it at home. Just hit pause.
How does that go?
A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side. That song was everywhere.
Yeah, geez.
Mambo number 5.
Wow. Good
One
call.
hit wonder by Lou Bega.
Oh,
right? The reason for this is because when that song came out, Stephen King, prolific American writer Stephen King, would play that song non-stop at his house.
Why for?
I guess when he's writing, he just likes to have something in the background just to help it with his focus. And that was the song du jour.
Wow.
So he played it just constantly
Like on repeat.
on repeat until his wife was like, enough. fucking enough. I've had it. He during that period he was working on the book 11/22/63, which is one of the Stephen King books that I've actually read.
Oh, geez.
Which is a really good book. I enjoyed it a lot, but that was his good. It blasted it. His wife Tabitha eventually told him if he plays it one more time, she might not only leave the house, but she might leave him.
Wow. Well, there you go. This close.
Yeah, he ended up easing up on the song because he was driving her up the wall. But
Yeah. Geez, well, evidently his process is pretty successful, whatever that process might be.
do you guys have any like song that you just put on endless repeat?
I go through periods where I do that.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. But and then I'd kind of go, so I do that. Yeah. No,
Like I won't
just not a
right
writer.
after each other, but I'll come back to it real quick.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, you know what? Go play that song again.
yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I do that. I just fall into a song for one.
Nice.
Cool.
So yeah, just yell that out if you're not feeling
But
safe.
never Mambo number 5. That hasn't hit me yet. But the night is young.
Never. Name another Lou Bega song. I dare you.
A little bit of Janelle on my mind.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, you see what he
nice.
did there?
I did.
Aw.
Boys, jumping into some headlines. Right now, the weather in the United States and other parts of the world is just a crazy thing. There's a polar vortex happening
Yes.
right now, like in the Midwest and the upper.
Like a big chunk.
Yes, like Chicago was reporting the possibility of like negative 20-degree wind chills and stuff like that. It's like,
Geez, it was nearly 60 yesterday.
I know.
Here.
I was walking, it was cold. Our car is exceptionally loud tonight.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah.
So what you get down here in downtown during rush hour, buddy.
You didn't get the memo?
I didn't get them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's
And then here in beautiful Pacific Northwest, the rivers are flooding because the water's just falling from the sky.
yeah.
It's,
Yeah, no, it's a
like it
big
does.
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, here in Renton, if you go across some of the famous street bridges that we have that go over the Cedar River, you were just there like an hour ago.
the Wells
It was-
Avenue Bridge, it's making contact. The
Yeah,
Cedar
it's
River,
on the
for the
bottom.
first time in my memory, is making contact with one of the river bridges,
Right.
Yeah.
the Cross River Bridge, but with the cross member of the Wells Street Bridge. I've
Yes.
never seen that in my life.
Yeah, it's
And it's a concrete bridge, too?
Smashing
Yeah.
up again. Oh,
Yeah.
no, this one's a metal. It's metal, isn't it? Steel.
Well,
Wells is.
I thought Williams was metal.
I thought Williams was
The
metal
one
and Wells was
closer to
concrete.
the library, I think, is concrete,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the one further down towards the mouth is metal
Yeah.
Okay.
or steel.
Steel.
Right.
Yeah.
It was galvanized. Remember, they just blasted the galvanizing off into the river.
Yeah.
No lead paint
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty serious, man.
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
Yeah. And what were we saying? Like, what was
Mark, at
Mark was-
over 12,000 cubic feet per second.
that's amazing.
Which for the Cedar River is
Yeah.
tremendous. And yeah, Mark Arnold, who's into that river,
Yeah.
you said that's the record.
Yeah.
And I believe that.
Yeah.
Because yesterday, when it was peaking, it was under 6, under half of that.
Yeah.
Man,
It's
that's
nuts.
incredible. Yeah.
Just one day, it just
Oh,
jumped.
rivers are amazing.
Right.
Water's astounding, right? We're all mostly water, but just to watch that motion and that energy and power and the fluidity of it all and the ever-changing aspects of it, it's cool. I really
fascinating.
love that river. Always have.
And people doing side by sides of like Snoqualmie Falls. I don't know if you saw those pictures where normally it's a massive, not massive, but it's a big waterfall.
Okay.
And it's just like,
Oh, no. It looks like
holy
Niagara
moly.
Falls.
Yes, go look at the
Yeah,
Snoqualmie Falls.
I'd like to see the CFMs of that.
Yeah, geez, right.
Hauling ass.
Yeah. And because, the length of that river, and so all the points that water can reach the bottom of that valley, which is the river, right, is much longer, right? The Cedar River is just, not Langford? Where's the dam?
The dam.
Yeah, is that how do I forget the name of that?
What'd you say, Langford?
It's not Langford. I just made that up.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's Langford.
It's Langford.
Yeah, I'll sell you a bridge in Langford. but it's not that far.
Yeah.
Is my point. So all the runoff it adds to that, everything that's moving down to the bottom of the valley, that's where rivers end up.
It's not mine.
Like, oh, maybe it's my work
maybe.
phone or something. They'll call back.
I'll call back.
Man.
Anyway,
Yeah, it's pretty intense. And,
Neat. I like it.
We're pretty lucky right here because if they hadn't done the excavation that they had done in the 90s, was it the 90s, Mike?
Yeah, remember when they put giant piles of when they dredged that whole river?
Yeah.
Right?
We'd
and
be underwater right now.
Yeah, we really
We would
were.
be one-
Yeah, at least the airport would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they have a nice, huge concrete that goes the whole length of the runway. And on the people side,
Right.
there's a berm.
Right.
I like berms. You know what I mean?
It's up at the berm.
Yeah.
It's up at the berm.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's the cool bridge that's on hydraulic presses. Just goes, so their bridge is fine, right?
Oh, is that what that's on?
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Oh, that's
it's these giant, probably 12-inch in diameter. Yeah. No, it's intense. These giant hydraulic pistons.
Yeah.
Yeah. No pinging or anything. They just go. Grr.
Man.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
One year I went down when there was a flood happening and that bridge hadn't been made yet or updated.
Yeah.
And they had a big giant picker and there's the big giant logs were stacking up against
Yeah.
because that's when the river floods. I mean, trees
Yes.
fall off the side of the house and stuff. It was amazing. And they were just pulling them off as fast as they can.
Wow.
They were just backing up on that. And that's when
Yeah.
they changed it to the hydraulic thing, I guess.
Yeah, which is really neat. But that also means in that salmon-bearing river, there's, because they have to move that hydraulic fluid to and from that cylinder.
Right.
So, those never fail.
Underwater.
Just asking. And don't most of these bridges, typically, I think, they run electrical, telephone, right?
Yes,
Under
yeah,
bridges, because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
got to get across a river.
Yeah,
You're not going to, drill underneath necessarily. Maybe, but
It's all good. They took that wet seal stuff that they advertised.
yeah.
Then you can fill in a screen door
Yeah,
and
yeah,
float
yeah.
down the river. Just throw this smack that.
Yeah. They made the commercial for
Yeah.
Look, you could even do
Billy
this.
Mays. Yeah.
So, folks, whether you're getting tons of rain, whether you're getting tons of snow or freezing cold, stay safe out there, wherever you are, man. That's crazy weather patterns is what we're getting.
Yeah, and try to be prepared. If you're not in an
Yes.
emergency now, prepare for one
Right.
now, so that if one occurs, you don't have to sweat it so bad.
Batteries, food,
Yeah.
water, clean water.
Yeah. Yeah, just an idea of where in your neighborhood a safe spot would be for such stuff. Right?
Yeah.
If you need to, why not?
Find
It's a
high
good excuse
ground.
just to walk around your. No, Anakin, I've got the high ground.
Speaking of high ground, boys, the Trump administration, I just found this out late last night when I clicked on the news, seized a oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela.
Which there's very few stories that I know we get inundated with big stories right
Yes.
now, but that's a really big story.
It's huge.
Yeah.
It's,
What? I didn't hear about this.
so I don't know if it was SEALs or Marines. They helicoptered and dropped down onto a oil tanker, and
I don't know who
is it a
it was flagged
Venezuela
under.
based?
I don't know.
But
who.
off the coast,
Yeah.
claiming that this ship, and it's a massive oil tanker ship, was part of sanctioned, like we've sanctioned economic sanctions against Venezuela.
And Iran or
in
something.
Iran.
Yeah. So that maybe it was flagged under Iran, or materials were coming in from Iran on that ship at some point, or materials, more than likely, from what I understand, man, please correct me if I'm wrong when there's more light on this, but that it was more than likely going to Cuba. The two major sales partners with Venezuelan oil, which remember is less than 1/150th
Yeah.
of what we do, way under
Right.
1%
Right,
of what
right.
we do, and they have to import lighter oil to process that oil
Yeah,
just
that's
to
what
get
you're
it
saying.
off.
It's a-
Because nobody wants to deal with it. It's gross. It's like it's hard to move. It's gloppy. And so you have to mix it with something far less gloppy to make it medium gloppy.
Okay.
Just to get it the fuck out of there.
Is that a term they use in
No,
Gloppy.
but,
Gloppy.
it is. It's far too viscous.
I know what you mean, though.
Yeah,
Sweet.
it really is. It's
Sweet,
good. It's
sweet.
goopy goop goop. But they have a lot of it, bro.
Yeah.
Plenty of it. And it's not like we don't use it.
Right.
And we get a lot of that ourselves, right?
Yeah. So more details to come. That's
Yeah.
all I kind of heard about
But,
it.
but that's them in China. So they'll just mean China will buy their oil somewhere else. But that's
Yeah.
us saying this hemisphere is ours. I mean, it's not what it was, right? Just like us, indiscriminately blowing up small boats and shit.
Yeah.
It's like,
But this also proves that you can drop down and take over a small boat
you
to
don't need to,
verify who's on board.
Yeah, you don't need to
what
throw a
they've
missile
got.
at it.
You don't
Yeah.
need to throw a missile
Yeah.
at it.
Yeah.
yeah.
You can have the Coast Guard.
No,
go
and
down
then
there.
a sub story to that is they wanted to make sure that none of those people even went to Guantanamo because then they could get lawyers and it would go to a court system of some kind, right?
Or extradited.
There's still been zero evidence presented that they were doing anything with narco terrorism,
Right.
or drugs, or smuggling, or anything else. Zero evidence has been presented. Could it have been? Sure. Could it not have been?
Yeah.
Sure. Right? Do we now just say the death penalty to anybody?
That's basically
Is that
what
what
they're
that is?
saying.
Yeah. And for the record, man, and you can go the videotape of my life and go back. I didn't like it when we were doing drone strikes right in North Africa.
Right.
I was yelling about it then
Was
too.
that
Because,
Obama?
Yeah.
yeah,
And
because
that's
it's
the
not cool.
whataboutism
Extrajudicial
these days with that
murders
whole thing.
are not good.
Yeah.
Right, and for us to be so lackadaisical with any power structure of ours, with our name on it, being able to just murder at whim, we must be better than that.
Oh,
We must demand better than that. That is madness, and just it's murder. That's bad,
It's bad.
right? It's like, and that's not justice. That's not making the bad guys fear anything because you're not really going through the steps anyway, right?
yeah. What's
It's
the
like-
guy in the Philippines that's just going out and murder squads that if you do drugs,
Yeah, Duarte. yeah.
he'll just
Yeah.
kill you?
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
what we're doing.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
No, that's not good. Because that just leads, I mean, and that's how we ended up with, just everybody getting picked up and sent to Guantanamo, right? And stuff like that. Because they were just like, they just let these gangs run through. They would pick a gang, arm them, empower them, then they would go through and pick out all their enemies, right? So if they do this now with the ICE KKK guys, pretty soon they're going to be able to just go pick anybody they want. They're enemies,
Yeah.
right? They're not going to stop it.
Yeah.
He
Well, they
did-
kind of do that now. They can just claim that they're Antifa or whatever.
Yeah.
Just do whatever. Yeah.
So us granting that kind of power to anybody
Yeah.
is a really, really bad idea.
Yeah, isn't this just like a world stage where everybody's just an actor and they're just playing out these scenarios in order to create a problem for something else to happen? It seems like
I
that's-
think, well, sure, they need to reinforce the class hierarchy, right? So there's the, political class, I guess, the Epstein class, I like to call it now,
Right.
where you're either so powerful and so dirty that you cling together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you put
It's just where it's just you just don't let anything in or out, right?
yeah. And the
And just lie the whole time. But they were doing that with the economics but I mean, even back in Rome and shit, there was gross shit going on then because they were saturated with power because of that divide. The pyramid makes bad, and I'm sure there was a pharaoh party and nasty, right? I bet they weren't just all like goody two shoes either, right? But because that kind of power fucks shit up.
yeah.
Right? Humans aren't mature enough in our short lifetimes
Yeah.
to be able to deal with it. Right? So sharing that is actually healthy for the individual
Right.
and the home.
Right. I'm sure Grog, who built the first fire,
Fucking grunt.
was like, my power. It sounded more like, but
Yeah.
that's human nature, man.
Kind of the mine thing, yeah.
Yeah.
But then I guess, and I'm not inherently against that because I like having my shit too, man. But it gets perverted, right? With the inability to be satisfied and to recognize others' humanity, and that they, they have rights too, right? They kind of just
Is that called due process?
yeah.
Yes.
Due process is one of the best items that humans have ever
created.
ever done. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's imperfect.
Yeah, oh,
but
yeah,
guess
absolutely.
what? The only time we've ever improved it was when we had more voices at the table.
Yeah.
Ha! Ha! Fascinating.
Not less.
Mike, now that you've had some experience with running for city office, your
yeah.
significant other has
Yeah.
gone through that process. Are you going to run for mayor,
I wouldn't run for mayor.
city council?
Dog catcher.
Dog catcher. Yeah. A janitor to the stars. Should be an elected position. Yeah.
Official Cedar
We can
River
put you
watcher.
up on the window of here. I could.
Yeah.
You're-
Would you buy a used car from this man? Yeah, I just need a jingle. Go see cow, go see cow, go see cow.
Mike Moskowitz in his cat spot.
Yeah.
I'll stand
Speaking
on
of
my
spots,
head.
can I also throw this lump in this NASA news?
Lump it in.
So there's these leopard spots that are seen on Mars. So the orbital observer saw them, and they're possibly these organic molecules.
How big are they?
Well, I don't know, but you could see them from orbit, and I think the rover got close to them, right? But so it's the close in there, the spots and their, the spectrograms or whatever say that what they're made of, and I knew it today and forgot it when I got here, but that none of the other processes are present that would have caused those molecules to be in that grouping, besides like an organic death would have done it, right? But all the other, volcanic high temperature, blah, 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 none of those things were present there, right? So evidently, so chances, it just kind of kicks it closer to the side that could be signs of ancient life,
Wow.
ancient microbial life.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's in a down area.
Samples back.
I do, totally, dude. It's like, why am I itchy? Yeah, it's on his shoes.
The proteins that they're talking about are theophenes, benzene, and propane, alongside complex long chain hydrocarbons,
Nice, yeah.
decane, undecane, and dodecane, found in ancient lake beds.
Wow.
Yeah, that's neat, which means there could have been an algae layer or something like an algae, right?
Yeah,
That's neat.
Well, you know what I say.
with evidence of past
Drill,
liquid
baby,
fire.
drill.
Drill, baby, drill. Yeah.
There's got to be oil.
Yeah,
under
that
there
means there's
somewhere.
got to be oil. It's like we're there in 3 weeks. It's just like, what?
Finally.
Yeah. We're here to liberate
That's all it
Mars.
There's
Oh,
oil
man.
in them there hills.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh my God, that's really neat though.
Yeah,
so I
it's
thought
very
that was,
cool.
Very, very
and that is the kind of stuff. That's why I'm happy to pay taxes, and I'm happy to pay tax for a lot of things, including food for
Right.
people who have trouble buying food.
Yes.
But to be able to put the eggheads, to have all the infrastructure to allow people to become eggheads, so that they can stare at this and to launch some shit over there, they can look at it, then they can look at what it looked at and tell you that.
Wow.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
So you said that the rover was.
What, did the rover get that, or is that just from the orbital?
It says the rover.
Yeah, man.
It says that.
It's bringing it back. Now it's all like,
Yeah.
oh, Johnny Five is alive.
Yeah, it was
Turns
found
into
in,
a fucking
ancient,
ship and shoots right back to.
found in ancient lake beds by the Curiosity rover.
Oh man, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Those rovers are, man, they've been like, what,
Yeah.
5 or 10 years
Chugging
past
along, it's
their
insane,
lifespan
dude.
or something?
Yeah, and they are. I mean, if you look at, you'd be like, "Oh my god," because they had to be super light.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The protective casings were around it, but it's like, man, they are chintzy. It's like we
Tinker
played with remote
toys.
control cars that are
Yeah.
way more robust, dude. Yeah, but man, they keep chugging
They
along.
keep chugging
Yeah,
along.
didn't
Yeah.
they go like 4 years or 5 years?
They're
And they were
way
supposed to go
past.
like
Yeah.
6 months.
Man,
Yeah.
I've had cars that were like, no. Like,
I'm done.
yeah, and no magnetosphere, so radiation and all this kind of weird shit's hitting them way more than it would on Earth,
Yeah.
right? It's like all these and it's super, cold,
Yeah.
man. Like, Wow, it's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Eggheads
they're
for the win.
operating it from Earth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk
yeah.
about a video
So you have
game.
to go, you have to think in that whole time gap.
Through a camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bananas.
Yes, through the time. Yes, because it's got.
Oh, yeah. It takes a minute. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
it takes
man.
7 minutes for
For the-
light to get to from the sun.
Yeah.
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 So-
That's 93 million. I don't know. It's a clip. As
Yeah.
the kids say.
Well,
Yeah, but anyway, I thought that was really good news, and that
That is
made
cool
me
stuff.
happy because that's the closest, besides like the clouds of Europa or Titan or something like that, where it seems like there's organic stuff swirling, same kind of thing. But that is high temperature, high radiation, a lot of friction, stuff like that. Mars doesn't have any of that.
No.
It has radiation, but not that. Not like not something outside of Saturn or Jupiter. It's getting
gonna-
fucking mass shit going on.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
The
really
rovers
neat.
would be gone in like 30 seconds. 'Cause-
It's something. It's just too rough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Until you get to like a Titan or a Europa, because they're kind of at a Cinderella distance in some ways. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that basically I lost my train of thought.
Oh no, sorry.
Way back in the early 90s, I'm working at Shucks Auto Supply downtown Seattle, 7th and Bell, right?
Yeah.
And we used to buy the taxi cab guys would always come in and get a quart of oil or whatever. We used to buy taxi cabs off of them when they were like breaking down for $100. Like
Wow.
$100. Bought like 5 or 6 of them. So what we would do is we'd give them $100. They'd sign the title. We'd drive it for like 2 weeks, a week, 2 weeks, and just like you said, nope, just bloop. And then you call the wrecking yard because the wrecking yards would give you $100 to come
Yeah.
haul it away.
Yeah.
So
Just rolled around for a couple
so we
weeks.
rolled
Yeah,
out
free
for a couple
car.
of weeks,
Yeah.
free car. And
Oh my God.
Awesome.
They could tell some
Yeah.
stories.
Yeah, a lot of them had like holes in the roof from where the little taxi cab
Oh,
sign,
sure.
where they trimmed it out to put the
For
sign
the
in.
heck,
So
yeah.
like in the rain, you're like,
That's awesome. Hey, I
lot
remember
of
what I
fun,
was going
though.
to say. I remembered what I was going to say. We're going to terraform Mars because that's a better place to go. Why don't we just terraform our planet?
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that
Yeah,
argument.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
No, nobody's moving to Mars because of the lack of a magnetosphere.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's enough. It's like the amount of radiation that you get on Mars is more than you think it is.
Yeah.
A bad radiation, not the fun kind that turns into the Hulk. You know what I mean? It's like, no, it's not happening. That is absolute and utter nonsense.
We need Arnold Schwarzenegger to
Or-
go up and
yeah.
find the ancient switched.
Get like 8 minutes.
The big bubble.
Yeah. Or you just go underground, and if you're just going underground, then just go to the moon.
Yeah.
Right? There's mass usable shit on the moon right now.
Yeah. Oh, and China just discovered that there's sugars and some molecules on the moon.
What?
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
mean it really is cheese?
On the
Oh, yeah, it's a sweet, sweet brie.
yeah, no, on the backside.
Knew it. Oh, that's
It's
neat.
on the backside of the
Yeah, because China just is. I mean, man.
yeah.
How come they're doing
stuff.
so much? Because we got sold out.
Well, we were the police for the entire
Yeah.
world. We
Yeah.
have army bases all across the
Yeah.
entire world.
Yeah, mostly for the oil.
Yeah.
Right. That's
Yeah.
trillions of dollars
I know.
in money. And if they'd have spent all that money on healthcare and infrastructure,
Yeah, the betterment of our
China
species.
sat
So yeah,
there for
then we would have.
2,000 years
yeah.
just chilling out.
Yeah, then everybody would have willingly just joined up with us.
Yeah.
Right, there wouldn't be any animosity.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like we had the momentum and the ability to do so. Just to be that beacon of progress,
Yeah.
Technologically speaking, socially speaking, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And we just got sold out. And there are less than 1,000 billionaires in America.
Yes.
And we sold everything for like 800 something people.
Yeah.
It's fucked.
It's corny.
We would have been in Gene
Yeah.
Roddenberry's wet dream right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, China's been sitting back for 2,000 years or more, just minding its own business.
Kind of. I mean, there's been a lot of inner not clan, I guess clan, right? Different families fighting for control,
Shanghai
right?
Shep-
Just like Europe was, same
that's
sort of
within-
thing, but for 5 times
within-
longer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But that's within their own country.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, I mean, yes. Yeah.
Fuck around
These
in your own
different areas.
country, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
But, we just go fuck with everybody and try to change regimes and
Yeah, well, it was us or the commies, kinda. But in the commies, I'm not going to paint them any better than they were, right? It was awful.
oh yeah,
But we got lied to the whole time too,
Yeah,
right? The military-industrial complex, and on behest of the fossil fuel interests,
Yeah.
so the extractionists in general, because also the uranium guys, run down the list. But the extractions, those who just take,
Yeah.
right, lied to us the entire time.
yeah. Didn't Eisenhower warn us about the military?
It's one of the most important 5 minutes anybody could spend is to watch that over and over.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Watch that and then read the last page of 1984.
Yes.
And there's your evening.
Yeah.
Right there. There you go. Those are your choices. Those are your choices right there. Yeah.
Well, we feel
For dead
disempowered.
Kennedys and Carl Sagan. You know.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a bad evening, folks.
Yeah.
Well, are you guys feel disenfranchised or just helpless, or like we can sit on this podcast and talk for days about stuff that's happening, but the true action I think comes from the mind and from people believing, right? I really think it's important for us to have hope and to get out of that negative sphere, that lower energy where we are all in fear, where we lock up and our amygdala takes over and it makes us fight or flight, right? And we're all kind of like cowering with tornadoes and raging rivers and, all this worldwide chaos. What is it that we can do as a people? We can come together like ants, I guess, and just topple the regime.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's important though to know exactly what's going on though. I mean, you gotta know what you're fighting against, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
But allowing it to control your emotional
don't let
state.
it change.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like, and I'm not mad that danger gets my attention. There's 4 billion years worth of reasons that danger should get my attention.
Sure.
But I need to be able to reason how immediate that danger is, if at all.
correct.
Right. So I'm the filter between the everything is on fire
Yeah.
to, well, what exactly can I control?
I like
what
it.
can I not control?
I like it.
What can I affect? What should I affect?
Well-
and how?
Well done. Yeah.
Yeah. And then once you know that,
Yeah.
you can put an action plan together to
Yeah, of some kind.
Of some kind.
And just not have that hopelessness.
Right, because I
Right.
think that I don't have hopelessness. I think it's all a big world stage bullshit
Yeah.
thing that they're just trying to make us really scared so that they can implement some new law or give us two options that are really shitty, like Republican or Democrat.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah.
and then
Indentured
just,
servitude or slavery.
correct.
6-7. Yeah, sure.
well, what do you say, Pickle?
Now is the ultimate time to commit. Let's go!
Nice.
That's the best answer.
That's
Yes.
the best one we've
Yeah.
gotten. so
Yeah,
far.
not wrong, Pickle. Thank
Not
you.
wrong,
Thank
Pickle.
you for the pep talk. Yeah, because
Da-da-da.
fear destroys. Well, faith can destroy fear. So have faith in something, whether or not that's just that you're going to be able to, eat tonight. That's enough. So you don't have to fear that, right?
Right.
Find things to be faithful in, and to have action in, and to have the faith that your action can lead to something.
Well,
right?
that's one thing we're talking about tonight.
Wow.
Is the backyard economy idea of growing your own food, either as a family or as an individual or as a community.
Yeah.
So we'll
And how
jump
how
into
can
that a little
what
bit.
steps can we take to bring one into the other?
Yeah.
Right.
And it can be not just about food, it could be about a multitude of things, right?
Yeah.
Neighborhood safety, neighborhood community,
Yeah.
all kinds of.
Yeah, like CSAs are community supported agriculture.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that kind of model has been around for a long time and will continue to be. And then we can be more and more, we can be as involved in something like that as we can be. Right. because that is talking to your loved ones, your family, even if they're loved ones or not, and neighbors, etc., just to see what they need and what they can provide, right? And then you all kind of work together because it's a nice insurance plan. Just like the bigger the bell curve, the better. So the more in things that people are growing and doing and able to make, and blah 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 blah, that disperses that need pool.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're out there talking to one another. Like,
And as a matter of
you're
fact,
wandering around- if you're wandering around your neighborhood and you've got, a bin out on the sidewalk, and you're growing carrots and lettuce and potatoes in the back, and you got some extras, you throw it out in the front, and everybody's doing that around the whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Because then people are being fed, and if somebody comes and takes it all,
Or
they
even
needed it.
planting it, right? I'm going to do carrots and potatoes. Can you do lettuce and cabbage?
Yeah,
Whatever. it
Yeah,
is.
somebody that has time and land to do livestock, livestock.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
communication, man.
Yeah. And that's our superpower as a species is we can make a plan like that.
Right.
Like ants don't need to talk to each other because they got the queen and the pheromones, and bees do.
Yeah.
Right. They already know somehow instinctually, right, that the scents come and they know what to do. Bees do the little wiggle to tell another bee 3 miles away where that honey is.
That's awesome.
I
Or
know,
a
it's
bee.
nuts.
You mean
It's
they don't
nuts.
they don't go to a Zoom?
They got maps.
Yeah.
It's still
GPS.
MapQuest though. They
got it printed out.
The dot matrix. Yeah, but humans are so smart that we can't do that. That's how smart we are. Is we can't do that.
Yeah.
So we have to do it the old-fashioned way by talking to each other. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Well, before that, more fear mongering.
Bring it. Bring it.
Boys, you remember the whole Adam Schiff and Letitia James mortgage fraud stuff? Apparently, Trump may have committed the same.
Projection.
mortgage
We
fraud
love you.
He's accusing his
Projection.
enemies of. Apparently, in 1993, he took a mortgage for a home in Palm Beach that he listed as his primary residence. Turns out he never lived in the house. Just
Jeez, I wonder who did. In what time? The mid '90s.
93.
Is that the Epstein years?
Yes.
So who's in that house?
Right.
I don't know, dude. So gross.
Children.
And yeah, I mean the mortgage fraud thing. I don't know. Is that a misdemeanor, or is that felonious or something? I don't
think
know.
they're trying to claim it.
And
as
I don't like it. And I'm tired of rich people taking advantage
Gaming
of
the
everybody
system.
else, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I don't think Letitia James is a rich person. I think it's just. But I don't think she did commit fraud.
No, I think there was a
There
one
was a
little
paperwork
spot,
snafu.
but
Yeah,
there
yeah,
was
yeah.
many other instances where she didn't
Yeah,
list it.
yeah.
that way.
So that was a
It's like
paperwork
one
fuck
little-
up. Yeah. And that never would have held up in court.
Yeah.
But it poisons the well.
Right.
Because then they can cast aspersions and make it seem like she's a criminal.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So therefore, when she's done and proven crimes that he committed,
Right.
that means she was biased.
Right.
Right. It just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's just so silly.
Yeah,
It's so silly. What a gross person.
Well, we already know he's a criminal.
He's
but,
just a gross.
in some good news, boys,
Oh, hey.
Miami, the city of Miami, elected not only its first female mayor ever, but also she's a Democrat. It's the first Democrat mayor of Miami elected in 28 years.
Wow.
Wonder why?
Yeah.
Since
Jeez.
Jeb Bush.
Geez, yeah. Maybe even before.
Jeb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Now when the Bushes are becoming governors of Florida, they got nothing. That's the kind of mortgage fraud I'm annoyed with.
yes.
It's like, oh no, I'm totally from Florida.
Oh, yeah. Look at me.
It's like,
I'm from Florida.
no, yeah. Oh my God.
Apparently, so Eileen Higgins defeated the Trump and DeSantis-backed Republican Emilio Gonzalez. Trump won the Miami-Dade County a year ago by 11 points.
Wow.
He didn't win Miami specific, but that whole area he won by 11 points. And she defeated this guy that was backed by him 28 years.
Wow.
First female.
Yeah, geez, I hope she's a great mayor.
Me too. And they also, Democrats, have flipped a House seat in Georgia in a district that Trump won by 12 points just a year ago.
Wow.
So you can't tell me that he's not getting ready to declare martial law to
Well,
keep
yeah.
us from voting.
And
in a
how
year.
much longer can he bully the Republican Party?
I don't know.
Because it's
I
obviously
got to see the tea leaves. A lot of them are.
well, and it's just
retiring.
not working.
No,
because
it's
like
not
you say,
working.
DeSantis, who's just a fucking
Yeah,
just a slimy
Gross.
dude, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he and Trump both.
Yeah.
Right, and probably Rick Scott got in there too. Skeletor.
I mean-
It's like, oh my god. Yeah, but it didn't work.
it didn't work.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
So how come he still has such a seat at the party table? Because I guess they would say president's leader of the party.
Yeah.
It's like, and I guess he fundraises a lot. So, and that's mostly what the parties care about. Not to be a spoiler here, but can you fundraise?
Yeah.
Right. And in some ways that's important. In other ways, it's really, really corrupting.
Well, we're very corrupt.
Yeah.
It's what we're doing
But
right
at least we can count on the Supreme Court.
Don't even start. Boys, I didn't know this, but a font
Oh.
can be woke.
Oh, good. Oh my
And I
God.
didn't hear about this. So,
Them letters turned me gay.
just a couple days ago, Secretary of State, a serious, one of the most serious political positions in this country, the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, declared that a font Calibri woke and said they're not going to use it anymore. Apparently, his predecessor, Antony Blinken,
Oh, sure.
had made Calibri the official font of the State Department because Times New Roman, if you're visually impaired, is hard to read.
Huh. If
So
it
he
was
said-
like a magnifying glass or some kind of thing.
Yeah, because it's got the extra tails. It's a serif and not a sans serif.
Oh, jeez.
So they said, yeah, let's make Calibri the official font of the State Department. Well, that's too woke, and it
Oh, it's just they just have to erase all of history.
because it was a
Yeah.
wasteful
And-
diversity
yeah.
move.
Oh my God.
is what they're
Do they
saying.
know what woke means?
No,
I
it just
don't know
that's
what
why
woke
it's such an
means at all.
open term like that. It, just like politically correct, same kind of nonsense. It doesn't mean anything. So then they can just put everything in that closet.
Yeah, like Antifa, right?
Oh, it's so
Yes.
dumb.
People that think Antifa
Man.
is like some sort of an organization. It's not an organization.
No,
Yeah.
we gotta just be better.
Be
Okay,
better.
anyway,
So
whatever.
Blinken made this decision because a lot of studies were suggesting that sans serif fonts, such as that one, are easier to read for people with certain visual disabilities. So why not? Right?
Because if you're a Nazi, everybody has to be perfect. But aren't like glasses? Isn't that cheating? I mean, are these guys like Pol Pot?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Are they just going to want to re-migrate everybody who doesn't live up to their psycho standards?
Yes.
Is that what they're? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, I do. Yes.
You're not wrong.
Man, why to waste the time?
Yeah,
on
and
this?
Boeing is going to get paid to make a fleet of 737, horse haulers to just get people out. Yeah, Homeland Security's paying Boeing to make a bunch of
Is that a thing?
yeah.
with their 45
Yeah,
billion.
so that's their the concentration camp boxcars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus.
not into
Just
it,
send
dude.
them,
What
just
do
send them
you
in the
call-
middle of the desert.
What do you call that when you like a front, right? Like you're running a front, like military contracts and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
You're getting just all this money to Boeing. Basically, they're just filtering money through Boeing to get it to somebody else.
Yeah, and then you can tell it's fascism, is because they kind of bribe bully companies into doing their bidding, and then the top of the fascism, they get a cut, and the company gets a huge cut because that's our money
Right.
going to pay for these things that work against us.
Us.
Yeah,
Motherfucker.
man.
I'm mad now.
It's nuts. And I hear that I didn't include this on, but there's a little news story about Kirsty Noem, head of Department of Homeland Security, might be on her way out because she's not building prisons for migrants
Fast
immigrants
enough.
fast enough.
Because
She got all this money.
Stephen Miller has
Because
got to go,
Stephen
dude.
Miller
He's got to go.
said she's not building it
I mean, is he in the
fast enough.
top 10 worst? I'm sure there's some total piece of shit in Eastern fucking wherever stand that's the most bigoted person on earth. But the second most bigoted, stupid, and bigoted person
Yes.
is Stephen Miller.
Gotta be.
And he's dumb.
It's gotta be.
right?
Oh,
It's like,
he's stupid and he's dumb.
yeah.
That's a double whammy.
Yeah, I mean that. I do.
I do. Would you fight him on pay-per-view?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Oh, can I
All
get
day.
that set
No,
up?
and I'm probably 15, 20 years older than that guy. I would
I'm
beat
sure.
that dude's ass
I'm
up
sure.
and down the block.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
da, 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 da. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Because he's an awful human being. And I'm not into it, dude. We've seen this game before, dude, too many times.
Yeah, yeah.
People like that don't belong he can be a bigot at home. He can be a bigot on the bus.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
But he can't be a bigot in the White House making policy that is bigoted.
Millions of people.
Yeah, for millions of people and the time.
Yeah.
The time it'll take to steer this ship back. You know what I mean?
That's the
on
most
its inevitable curve to justice.
Yeah, that's the most discouraging for me. Discouraging thing is that fact, right? Because this can all be fixed. This can all be changed, but the time it takes to make those changes,
Right.
it's like we can't. You
it's
know,
an
we're not
oil-
doing the
we're an
hydrogen.
oil tanker. We're not driving a hydroplane. We're driving
Right.
a tanker.
The
Yeah.
fucking, just taken over by the SEALs tanker.
Yeah.
You know, which is going to be probably parked outside Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah. Well, and who gets that oil? Are we just going to bring that to the.
That's
yeah.
Steve's supply.
Trump oil.
Yeah.
You buy your own Trump oil right now.
Oh, my God.
$100
yeah.
a quart.
Yeah, no, it's a lot.
How much money has that motherfucker brought in since
Well,
the first part of this thing? Like $900 million.
Something, most of that through that crypto.
That crypto.
Yeah, it's madness.
Yeah.
Madness.
I didn't read the article, but I just saw that he's got a new charge card, the Trump card.
yeah,
the gold
yeah.
card's coming out.
Yeah.
$1 million limit on it.
Yeah.
If you're, it's
I
like
saw
the
that.
black.
Yeah, but
Amex
oh my God, no!
card
When
from back in the
nobody's,
day.
no rich people are going for that. Only just either the people who can afford just to bribe him with that,
Yeah.
just like the
Yeah,
crypto
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Right. That's all that is,
You're gonna
right?
get- you're gonna get
or his
something
the
for it.
inauguration
It's only 40,
money and shit. It's like
45% interest.
so or whatever. It's like because they get free loans.
Yeah,
that
they
don't
don't
even have
care.
The rich people don't
They
care.
have a credit.
No. It doesn't fucking matter.
They're not
Oh
going,
my
well, if I
God.
put it on this card,
Yeah. Oh my God.
I get points.
But you also at least have to give.
get
So even the
mileage.
yeah, I don't know. It hurts.
I could ride Southwest.
Yeah.
For me, it's Spirit
Oh, man.
right
Oh,
now.
Get that $10 off my rental car. Boys, in fun news, have you guys tried Dubai chocolate? Is that a thing for you guys? Have
I
you
have
tried this?
not, but I'm a chocolate fan.
Yeah, I saw it's at the Costco. They
The
had
wife,
some. Yeah.
not the wife, the kid has made her own a couple of times, but we also ordered one because she saw it on some TikTok thing, and I think we spent like $15 to get a big giant chocolate bar of Dubai chocolate. All it is there's these little, almost looks like really thin ramen noodles, but you basically like fry them in butter, and then you put chocolate around it, and it's this crunchy, wafery kind of a thing. It's got an interesting texture. It's delicious, but it's not worth
The time and
Hype or whatever.
yeah, I mean the hype for sure.
Why
Is it
didn't
a
they
dark
just make
chocolate
it?
or milk chocolate?
Yeah,
or-
whatever you want.
Oh,
Just a rich chocolate.
Oh. Well, why is it a thing?
I did because TikTok probably. Somebody saw it on TikTok, and it was like this big thing. Well, Hershey's
Oh, good.
is doing their own Dubai chocolate inspired. It's also got pistachio.
Like a pistachio paste.
Yes, a pistachio paste. Sorry. So they got their own coming out. The crunchy is Kadayif, I think is how you pronounce it. But it's just, we bought a bag of it. It's little crunchy noodles.
It's like a wheat noodle or something?
Kind of, yeah, yeah.
Made from lentils.
Made from lentils. The catch: there's only 10,000 of these Hershey's chocolate bars that are going to be available.
smart.
$8.99 to try.
Will there be a golden ticket in it?
No,
Yeah.
but you can buy, if you can't find it locally because there's only 10,000. You can get them on eBay right now for $40.
No.
So people have found it.
I'm not a huge fan of Hershey's
Chocolate in general.
I'm not. If somebody hands me a Hershey, I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
But I don't. If I'm at the store and there's 9 million choices of candy,
You're not
Hershey's
going
is
to
not even
be the
close.
No, I think you did that when you were a kid, but and was fun with those little squares. But I don't think it's even chocolate. I skipped
wax.
Yeah, wow.
Sugar paste.
Brown wax.
Yeah, it is overly sweet. So if you get like a nice actual Swiss chocolate and compare it,
Oh my God.
the creaminess of the Swiss,
Yeah.
Or even
Yeah.
Belgium chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah.
But $15 that's 2 good pints of Haagen-Dazs, right?
that's true.
Can you get 2 pints of Haagen for $15?
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Give or take, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
$3.99. It's
That's it.
Oh
right now.
man, really?
Man.
Usually $5.99.
Oh, why am I eating food?
Yeah.
That's a way better idea.
I don't.
Fuck food.
One pint for every meal.
Yes.
You're eating
Oh
for
yeah. Best
You're eating for
calories
$12 a
possible.
day.
Wow,
I do
wow.
have to admit, though, I bailed from Haagen-Dazs, and I'm really heading towards Ben and Jerry's.
Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd like those, like lots of different things in
the
them.
weird flavors and stuff. What's the go-to right now?
There's this one called the Core and Boom Chocolata. Boom
Nice.
Chocolata and Boom Chocolata, and not the Tonight Dough, but I think it's just called Core. Core. And there's this chocolate cookie core. There's vanilla. There's chocolate. There's chocolate chip cookie dough, chocolate fudge, and then chocolate ice cream.
Wow.
And the
Yeah.
combinations of all those, you can just kind of fuck around and
Yeah.
make something happen.
Oh,
It's
I think I'm
good.
going to make some fudge this weekend.
whoa.
Yeah.
I like where this conversation's
The
going,
wife's
fellas.
making a bunch of cookies. I had to buy some sugar down at TJ's. Go to TJ's down.
Oh
the
yeah,
street.
go see put on a TJ.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
great.
anything. But yeah, she had sugar, and I was like, I need sugar. So, but yeah, she's gonna bake a bunch of cookies. I think I'm gonna make a bunch of fudge.
Yeah. Are you a fudge guy?
Oh yeah,
You made
I
fudge.
packed that. Just pack it in.
That's my lie.
Oh my God, boys! Jimmy Kimmel got suspended way back in September for comments that he
Yeah,
made.
doesn't that seem like a million news stories
years
ago? It's like
he just
3
got,
months.
his contract was going to be up in May of next year. He just got extended for at least one more year. So just going to show that, you know.
Yeah, I've been watching him lately a little
Have
bit, and he's been entertaining, and he's just destroying Trump. You know,
Yeah.
he's just doing some really great bits to kind of throw him under the bus and
Nice.
just bring attention to his hypocrisy, and it needs to happen. It just needs to be thrown back at him. Gavin Newsom made a video of Trump, Mike Johnson,
Oh, I want
and
to fight that guy too.
who's the other guy? The greaseball Secretary of Defense.
Of war?
Excess.
Except all three of them, it was a AI kind of created thing. Looks just like them, and they're all in handcuffs going to a car.
Nice.
I love how he's basically trolling.
Yeah. Whoever his social media people are
Yeah.
on par.
He had to just give him the green light, just say, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Oh yeah. It's
We gotta stay.
But the best thing I've heard recently that excuses a lot of this recent behavior on him, it doesn't excuse it, but puts an idea behind it, is that the stain on his hand is because he's got an IV thing there. He's on like
Right.
Limbric or whatever, the Alzheimer's meds.
Oh.
And so it goes into your hand, it makes you tired. Like some other symptoms that he's having are indicative of that.
Oh, I see.
Wow.
And that it seems like he's suffering some kind of mental decline, right? I said this way back in the olden days, is that was going to be his exit strategy, was going to be dementia,
Yeah.
where he at least said. And Roger Stone brought it up years ago one
Like
time when we
Whitey
thought
Bulger
he
or
was going to get
something?
prosecuted. And he's all, oh no, I think he's getting a little dementia.
Yeah.
Senile. Yeah.
Yeah. Like Whitey Bulger, he's going to go in.
Yeah.
No, what was
Yeah. I don't know. Was
it was the mafia don that was like in the chair, but he was really like, nah. But every time he goes into court, he's like,
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Is that Weekend at Bernie's? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's a
mean,
good
well,
strategy, actually.
It's not bad.
Daytime Emmy.
if you can get it.
But anyway, so that was interesting. And the MRIs, because they have to check for clotting and all this kind of stuff where they're using these meds.
Yeah.
And just the progression or regression of the sickness. Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway.
Interesting. Yeah, he just did a a rally, a MAGA type rally
In Pennsylvania
in
with like 9 people there. Yeah.
It's like a dozen of his closest friends. But he was going on and on about how everything's affordable right now, right? It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
And then in the same breath, he's telling people your kids don't need pencils and they don't need $37. $3 is good enough.
Yeah.
Well, if
He's saying
everything's so affordable.
because he just made $1 billion in the first year of his presidency.
Yeah.
Right? It's like,
Everything's affordable.
yeah. And he has, he gets to fly.
He's
I think
got
it's,
no concept.
yeah, no, it never has. It never has. That's why
Never
it's
is.
not the same to have, one of 800 people making policy for 330 million
Right,
people, right?
right.
Because it's just a whole different way to live.
Yeah. Jeez.
And you don't even need to be a billionaire to be detached from day-to-day stuff, right?
No.
It's like, but
No, but he's definitely showing that.
he's and he's just been detached. But it's because we fall for whatever, you know what I mean? I'm not the first to see this, but it's like that's how you make cults and that's how you make all that other stuff. You just make this character and sell this character, right? It's like we've seen it throughout history, dude. You know what I mean? It's like,
Big time.
but it's never been this big.
Blatant.
Yeah, and blatant. The corruption part of it, but just this big of because none of our presidents have had this kind of like culty, you know what I mean? Just
This
that selling
culty
this
weirdness.
thing. It's weird, but selling a package.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like products
Not
and
even after they
image. And,
get done with the presidency.
no, nothing even remotely close to this. It's weird. So it's like the first celebrity / president we've ever had, right? Besides the president that people just really adore, like a Kennedy or Martin Van Buren.
We had Reagan.
Yeah, and that was pretty close. I think that's how they started.
But
right?
he's not
Kinda-
hawking, Reagan credit cards.
Yeah,
and
there's no Reagan
phones and
merch.
Reagan
No,
shit.
Right,
we've never
yeah.
seen anything like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
We've never seen anything.
No, it's weird.
Yeah.
And just it's weird.
Other people are, but he's not.
Yeah. Maybe should we have our town crossover merch? Make America fuck you again. I don't know. But America, come on. The world needs us. Come on. We can rise to this
Yeah.
if we choose to.
Boys, in a segment I'm calling You Get What You Vote For, Trump is setting up a $12 billion aid package for farmers.
Yeah. Bankruptcies are up
supposedly it's
60% this
It's
year.
nuts. In like
Farming
soybeans
bankruptcies, yeah.
and stuff like that from China, the purchases from China, it's like 2% of what they've bought in
it's
the past.
not.
It's like 20%.
Yeah.
It's really low.
Is this a tariff based?
Well, he's going to.
Well, it was
saying he's
trade
gonna
war
use
based,
his-
yeah.
it's trade war based. He's going to use the tariff money supposedly to make this.
Yeah, where's this $12 billion
$12
coming from? They're almost $50 billion in the hole.
Yeah.
So 12's not really it. Who's this $12 billion? Is this not more money laundering to giant agro? How come nobody's like,
It's gotta be.
We always yell about big pharma. How about giant fucking agro?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, family farms, okay, great. And there should be, just like we all pay for Florida's hurricane insurance. And we do pay for the Pennsylvania all coal miners, health insurance and pensions. We all do that, right? That's part of the contract we've made.
Yeah.
For let's do that for small farmers as well, right? Corporate farmers who just are looking for stock buybacks and shit like that. No, that's a different story, bro.
Yeah.
But you know where that money's going to go.
Right.
We don't even need to be funny about it. Of course it is.
Yeah.
Yes, 60% rise in farm bankruptcies.
Yeah. And who buys up that land?
Who's buying that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bill Gates.
You don't think that's ConAgra? Yeah, or some.
I guess he's the largest landowner.
I've heard that. I find it hard to believe it's not ConAgra or somebody who's been at that for mass, but I don't know.
Right.
But that model is not good. That's not a good model.
You mean the consolidation of fucking everything?
Food, and energy, and water's on its way, right? It's just dumb, and we know better.
Yeah.
Right, but we get sold this bill that everything else is socialism somehow.
Yeah.
That if we control it, that's worse.
Right.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So, So along with that, boys, China's got a $111.68 billion trade surplus
With the U.S.?
with the U.S. just in November.
Oh, my. What was that again?
$111.68 billion.
Oh,
I'll
my
just say $111 billion dollar
But Charles,
trade
what does that mean? Trade surplus?
that they're
That we bought 100.
we bought that
Yeah.
much more goods than they bought from us.
Got it.
This is the third largest ever single month
Wow.
in history.
I thought that's what he was trying to combat anyway.
Right.
Because he mistakenly thought a trade imbalance is bad anyway. But that's just saying that depending on what those goods are, we don't necessarily need to build dollar store tchotchkes in the United States. If we want to buy $100 billion of dollars worth of those for Christmas or whatever
But if
from
we
China,
wanna buy-
nobody fucking cares. But all the other, everything else, everything
air
else.
conditioning units or cars or
Yeah,
whatever.
everything. Yeah. I don't know. And I'm not anti-tariff, but obviously he's just used this. He doesn't care about tariffs because he doesn't really care about our industries at all,
Right.
including oil and
Right,
coal.
yeah.
But he just wants to strong arm other nations like a mob boss. And that was the bludgeon that he was using. Is because they're dependent on trade with the United States because of that huge economic engine. And by flexing that he was going to put these tariffs on their goods, he got them to kowtow to him.
Yeah.
Right? Just in action.
Yeah.
No, he hasn't signed any of these deals.
Yeah.
But it just looks like they're kowtowing. And that's all he cared about.
And again, China's not paying those tariffs.
No, they're not. Well, we are. Yeah.
Oh,
We
it
are.
trickles down to us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude. No, and with the like the oil. Why did he encourage OPEC to increase production? Right? It's like and discourage them. They lowered production during Biden to raise prices, and then they lowered it. He encouraged them to increase production. That harms our homegrown, our energy.
Yeah.
We're energy independent. He's the energy president. You know what I mean? It's like, man.
Yeah, the overall surplus through the first 11 months of this year was up 21.7% from the same period of last year, this surplus that China's got on us. But we're winning that trade war, right?
Are you sarcastic?
Yes, I'm sarcastic.
I wonder what those items were and where that increased. Is that big ticket items for the very wealthy? Is that super poor people shit that more people are buying because now more of us are more poor?
Yeah, now we
You
have
know
to
what I
buy
mean?
cheap shit.
Yeah.
It's super yachts.
Yeah, did we talk about last? Yeah, it could very well be. How many super yachts China makes? I don't know, but components to super yachts, all of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would I get on a Chinese super yacht?
Yes, you would.
Oh, baby. Yeah, I
Yes,
guess I
you
would.
would.
Right. Is there food and a place to nap?
Yeah.
I'll take my chances.
Is that one of those things where you can get you go down to the bottom, like under it's made in China, the little sticker you pull off there, but it's a big sticker.
Yeah. And you peel it off and it just goes. That was the patch. That was the Billy Mays patch.
Was that Flex Seal?
Flex Seal.
Pipes running in. Where do I spray this shit? Also made in China.
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, I don't know. I was thinking about that although, because we got sold out. The Reagan years really was when we used to grow forestry products, and then at the very least turn them into from timber to lumber. So we had mills, trucking, people to patch up people who got fucked up in the mills, et cetera, right?
mean, all
But then
kinds
we
of-
just went,
yeah.
no, we're not going to, let alone like furniture, finished products, et cetera, all those things you can make from start to finish, right? All those value added steps. They're like, no, let's ship all the logs off.
And
Well, just cut
everything
'em.
else, and
Yeah.
the components, and everything is
It's so
made
all it's
off
by
USA. Yeah.
And it's like, and that's where I don't know. The trade's a funny thing because trade always costs something. We have to keep the waterways safe. We have to keep the boats afloat. We have to keep the pollution out. We got to do all the wee things
There's a ton
to
of
allow
weird
for
threats out
commerce.
there.
Yes,
Yeah.
because none of that is singular. None of these people, the billionaires on down, can do any of it on their own. It's a huge number of steps. to
Supply
get-
chain,
Oh,
the
for
whole thing.
fuck's sake. All of it. So many steps, so much momentum.
Oh.
What's that? What's the safe word?
Mumbo.
Monica in my life.
Fuzzy kitty tripping me in the kitchen.
Boys, my first credit card, the first credit card I ever had was a Sears credit card.
Oh, nice.
And I remember buying a stereo here in Renton when the Sears was
I
over.
love
by,
that store, man. Oh, yeah.
Was it by
And
McLean's
everything.
or was it by Fred
No,
Meyer?
it was the Fred Meyer.
Yeah, that was the Sears, right? Yeah. The wife worked there for a while.
That's cool.
The ex-wife, I should say, because not the current one.
Number one.
Yeah. Yes. Number one of those early ones. One of the early ones. We'll just go there.
Before the now.
Sears once had 3,500 stores. Was the largest
Wow.
retailer in the
Oh, yeah.
U.S. There's 5 Sears stores left in the
I mean,
United
was that
States.
all just hostile takeover shit? Was that?
Just bad
Internet.
internet?
I think it's internet
Amazon.
and the lack of IT kind of willingness. Kind of like Kodak didn't decide to go with their
the
digital
digital.
camera.
Yeah, you're
and
right.
The, and the what's the yellow pages, right? They had everything. They had it all. They just had to invest in the smart people to make the websites and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And they just didn't.
And they were like the everything store.
Oh yeah, it was fantastic. Everything from you could buy honeybees,
Craftsman.
shotguns,
Yes.
Craftsman, tools, everything, shoes, wedding dresses,
Whatever you
like
needed.
they had it all, man.
Whatever you needed.
Yeah, Sears
Yeah.
Roebuck. Oh yeah,
Man.
Yeah, the one over here. I mean, that was a bit tough skin. My mom would give me tough skins, and when I got new pants, she was
Right.
smart enough to buy me like rarely new stuff because I was just a mud ball.
What did we say earlier?
But
We
yeah.
don't know where the soil ends and Mike begins.
Oh man, tough skins.
Tough skins.
Yeah.
I
Oh
remember
man, I
tough
love those fuckers.
skins. Yeah.
I remember one year I got 2 great things. I got tough skins, and I remember wearing out the knees. I fucking wore out the knees
You have tough skins.
of tough skins. And then you guys remember the onesies you got when you were a kid, right?
Oh, yeah.
I remember the last one I had. I was like 6, and it was just the best running around with your little onesie on.
Nice.
And that's from remember the Sears and Roebuck catalog?
Catalog was incredible.
Oh,
Was Sears the Zips store, the Zips shoes? I had Zips shoes.
Jeez, I don't remember Zips.
remember
Yeah.
Zips
one
either.
time before I discovered Chucks, and then I was Chucks
yeah.
for
Yeah,
years.
because Kmart's were not kids. They were, what were the Kmart shoes?
Kmart shoes are for the blue hairs.
Yeah, they are now.
Kenner, not Kenner.
Not Kenner. Fuck, I can't remember the name of them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was
I know
a thing.
I've got it.
Kenny shoes?
Kenny shoes.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, oh yeah, no, they were, because there's the Sears and then the mall kind of behind it,
Yeah.
And there's like a hush
Because it was the
puppy store.
anchor store.
It was the anchor store.
Yeah.
And I just saw remember the fountains there, the bronze water fountain?
Hey, you guys have mentioned this before, and I don't
Because
totally
there were
remember it.
you could, these like cement turtles that you could climb on. Great idea.
Yeah.
But then there was also a water fountain that I think was blue tile in a bronze, almost like a tree, towards larger on the bottom, but in a kind of a not surreal, but a modern, version of that. And that's for auction. That's going up for auction right now. He's a famous Seattle artist. I can't remember his name now. But yeah, no, I
that
think
the same-
that piece or a similar one too. That period of his work.
Is that the same thing that's out at the Maplewood Golf Course?
Oh, I don't know. Is there one of
On
those?
their patio, it's got
Oh.
like all these contemporary or modern, postmodern, whatever bullshit.
I wonder if that is one of them. It's a famous. I believe it's a Japanese surname, but a famous artist, a Northwest artist. But yeah, there's one there, one downtown.
That's on Second Avenue, I think,
Yeah,
or First Avenue.
Yeah, and they're bronze. Bronzo is cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
You
just
know
can't
where
remember
that-
the name of that.
You know where that? You know where the tubes are down on First Avenue or Second Avenue, where it's an escalator that goes up to the
Yeah.
first.
Up to the public safety or whatever, or right next to public safety.
Maybe put right next
Yeah.
to that, right? Right outside of that, I think that's the other one. Oh, by the way, just so you know, I grew up in Burien. We didn't have Sears. We had Lamont's.
Whoa!
Another one I haven't heard for a long time. I think there was a Lamont at the University Village
Yes, there was.
back in the day, and I remember,
There's
Lamont.
There's still a Lamont up in Squim.
No,
Nice.
There is.
Love it. Of course
With
there
that
is.
very
The land that
stylized
time forgot.
Crucifix L.
Yes.
And there,
That's
I think
awesome.
there's also one in Spokane, up on the South Hill.
Wow.
Next time I go to Squim, I'm going to Lamont.
Oh, yeah.
Man, yeah.
Don't forget to go see my mom.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Oh, what a sweet lady.
Yeah, so I know Kmart bought Sears at one point.
Oh, I didn't know
10 or
that.
15 years ago, but Kmart's are all gone. So the last
yeah.
5, if you are nostalgic and really want to go to a Sears, Coral Gables in Orlando, Florida, Braintree, Massachusetts, Concord, California, and El Paso, Texas.
Wow.
I get down to Concord area because that's Northern California near the family and stuff. So I'd have to just.
Yeah, they had a snack bar in there.
They had a
I mean,
a lunch
oh,
counter
yeah.
kind of a thing.
Yeah, it was cool, man.
Get your concert tickets.
Wow.
Remember that up on the
Yeah.
second floor.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah. That's
Going to get your $12
Wow.
Ozzy Osbourne
Yeah.
tickets and stuff.
So good.
Man.
I mean, one stop for everything. Wow.
Everything.
I guess except like produce.
Yeah.
Right.
No, yeah.
Yeah. But so no grocery stuff.
Yeah.
But I remember, they had that snack counter with candy and shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those
man.
motherfuckers had the supply chain. They had the trucking. They
Yeah.
had
The
all of
logistics
it.
for all that they
The
had
logistics?
to. Yeah.
Man,
Wow.
and then Amazon came in and just wiped everybody's
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah, because they didn't.
They were subsidized though.
They were subsidized. They didn't have to make a profit for like the first 20
20
fucking years, dude.
Oh, really?
No, Amazon didn't cut it, and I used to
Oh,
mock them
Amazon.
for it.
I was
Yeah.
thinking Sears.
Oh no, Sears. I think because they were around in the 1800s and shit, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. People
Yeah.
buying hardtack.
My cousins in Kansas had something to do with the Sears. And I don't remember what it was. They were out in like bumfuck Kansas somewhere, and I think they had some kind of setup like a showroom where you could go in, and this would have been in the 90s, maybe the late 80s, where you could go in and you could go through the Sears catalog, but you could also see like samples. So it wasn't like a huge store that had everything, but they had the thing, and you could go in. Yeah, I need 3 of these, and give me 2 of those, and they would ship it in.
Okay.
And then, hey, your order's here.
Kind of like a Granger or something like that.
Does Granger do something like that?
Yeah, they order shit for you. You
Okay.
go into the
Oh,
counter and just kind of order it if they don't have it in their stock.
Yeah, I guess Granger's kind of an example of that, to where they have everything in a warehouse somewhere.
Somewhere close.
Yeah. That entire, because the Granger catalog's insane.
Yeah. Well, the one at Tukwila.
Yeah,
the one down
they're
in
pretty
Tukwila.
good.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Granger's right here in Renton. No, it's in Tukwila.
Tukwila,
Yeah, you go into that place and it's the back warehouse is huge.
Yeah, it's insane.
They've got
Yeah.
tons. The guy goes, "I'll go get that for you."
3 hours later.
Yeah. Yeah, but I
He
mean,
jumps in a little golf cart.
logistics have come a long ways, man, because Amazon's not playing when they're like, overnight,
Yeah.
we'll get you this, whooshkadoodle
Yeah.
overnight.
With a
For
drone.
$3 worth of shit. We're like, nope, we're shipping it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
then,
bananas.
uh,
Drones are coming. That's one of my predictions for next year.
They're already
For
doing
sure.
it.
Yeah.
They're already
yeah.
doing it in California and other places. They're already practicing that. And like Uber driving cars that are,
Yeah. The Mimos or Wemos or whatever.
all that bullshit. It's all just getting rid of all our jobs, all of our
Yeah.
abilities to make money.
Yeah. Even the side hustle stuff, which is way difficult for people to make a living at anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because you're hard scrabbling
Yeah.
for money in our hustle culture. Nope, that's gone.
Yeah.
That's gone. And then I was at one of the big box stores, and I heard a meow thing coming up behind me, and I'm all ready to shoot like fucking Mr. Furley. And it is a weird little inventory robot. It's like, and my friend Shelly has done inventory at that particular location for years.
And they don't need
Nice
her
lady,
anymore.
she's a grandma, you know what I mean? So she goes around, just make sure that when somebody steals something, they can account for it, you know what I mean? Or whatever. It's like, nope. Right? So she's going to lose her job because now they got a little
Yeah.
walking around. Or he was spying on me, but
Was it
his job was
Yeah,
supposed to be.
Keep your eye on that
Yeah,
one.
wasn't it Amazon that just reported they're losing 14,000 100,000 jobs or something like that.
Yeah, we talked
talking
about that
Yeah.
a month or two.
Yeah,
ago.
because I guess AI is not just coming for the hustle culture, right? That's middle management.
Yeah.
And coders.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that today. Have they even paid back into the systems, just like we were talking about, all the steps it takes, but the educational system that allowed for teachers to tell us to all be coders, right? To build this infrastructure for this mass amount of profit that went straight to the top 1%,
Right.
so that they could cut the jobs of the people who put them there.
Yeah. It's nuts.
Yeah, the human race is building robots to get rid of the human race.
It's just bananas.
But I don't understand when the end game. I get that they got all this stuff now and they can do whatever the fuck they want, right?
Yeah.
But when all of us can't afford to buy their shit?
Yeah.
I mean, what good
Yeah.
is having all that?
I don't
money,
know,
all those
man.
paper dollars.
You know,
that
like
mean nothing.
Zuckerberg's building this giant house on Kauai,
Right.
and down underneath it, it's the largest bunker or whatever.
Yeah, but we talked about that. That becomes the head of security's bunker.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Right.
Look at me, billionaires, because I know you're watching.
Yeah.
Dude, no, they're coming for you too, dude. You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
Sam Altman, you think they're keeping you around?
Right? You offer nothing to them.
No.
Nothing.
Once it's done,
No,
once
no,
it's
no,
built.
no.
Yeah, because we're talking about the people at the very top of the control system that we
Yeah.
don't get to see.
No,
Yeah.
there's like 2,000 worldwide.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
And they're-
not even.
What is it called? The Great Reset, the New
my
World
God,
Order,
yeah.
or whatever it's called, the Illuminati, blah, blah, blah. But they're coming to basically eradicate the human race.
Something. It's
Yeah.
weird, dude.
It
It's
feels
weird.
like it.
Yeah, I don't know. Or at the very least, which I'm not sure works, just to keep us scraggling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like scrambling for scraps and like what's the Fury Road where he pours just enough water? You know what I mean? Do not become addicted to the water.
As he's
You will
drinking mother's
resent
milk.
its absence. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I see some of his points. There's only there's 57 healthy tits in this world.
I've got
31 of them. Oh man, I don't know. It's a
Guys,
trip.
we're sitting here right now. We're sitting here right now, fucking laughing about this.
Yeah, because of the absurdity of it. Right?
10 days. Yeah.
But yeah, whoever's on that island, Zuckerberg is not physically fighting some head of
ex-Navy
security.
SEAL dude.
Yes.
Yeah, no, he's
To
not.
keep
Or
command
worse.
of his.
Yeah.
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 But if those guys are
Eric
all
Prince.
doing that,
Yeah.
where they're building these bunkers and they're building a new bunker at the East Wing or whatever underneath the
Oh yeah,
ballroom,
for sure. Yeah.
and improving on that, well, what's to say there isn't going to be an Israeli nuclear strike where they don't give a fuck and they just go ahead and start at World War III?
Yeah, because hopefully, and that's been the question with somebody lobbing nukes since we made nukes.
Yeah.
It's like, because hopefully they have enough rationality left to realize that, there's not anything worth coming back to at that point.
Yeah,
right?
but if you're the rich,
If you're in the super bunker that has 10 years worth of shit,
yeah,
but that's only 10. I don't know. That's a fair question.
that's a long game though. It's the long game. And
I see
they
what you're
don't
saying.
care.
Yeah.
It's like,
Now, obviously, they don't care,
No.
right? So, but how far are they willing to take that?
yeah, all the
Right?
way.
Oh, yeah, because
I think so.
yeah.
It's upsetting. Charles, take us away.
Yes.
In other news, boys, Wild Waves, we actually talked about this with Mark outside. Wild Waves is closing. It's like Seattle's Disneyland, Seattle area's Disneyland, right? Because there's Wild Waves and Enchanted
Village, yeah. Since I was young.
I've never been.
You've never
I've been, just a few times. Once I feel like in 7th grade or something.
I got kind of a funny story. I think it was 7th grade, maybe 8th grade. I think it was 8th grade. It was our kind of our class trip, and we were all going to Wild Waves. The whole 8th grade class, and I forgot about it.
Oh, no.
So I show up at school. I went to Catholic school, so we had a uniform. So I show up to school in my uniform, and all the other kids are like t-shirts and swimsuits and got their beach bag and stuff. And it's like, yeah, we're going to Wild Waves. That's fucking today. I should have just gone home, but I ended up going to Wild Waves and kind of chilling.
At least you weren't at school.
School
You've been home
uniform.
watching Perry Mason.
Could have been Bob Barker.
Yeah.
You know.
At least, Charles, at least you look good.
I
Yeah,
probably
You look pretty good.
Yeah.
Were you
but I
wearing
mean-
a skirt? What were you doing?
Yeah, the skirt, the pleated
The
one.
pleated one
Yeah,
with the,
Classic.
and then
the
the-
Scottish kind of stripes. On it.
Oh, yeah.
blouse. You know.
Yeah,
Nice.
and the
Yeah, but I mean,
vest.
what is the day-to-day upkeep on that joint? It's I don't know how many
No
acres.
idea.
Is that 30 acres? It's a pretty
Yeah.
big footprint. Water, pumping all that water,
Cleaning all
that water. Oh, well,
Yeah.
do they now? Poop
Only
streak,
so much.
Poop streak.
It's a baby Ruth floating. My understanding is that they, came out of the COVID just devastated.
Wow.
Just way behind on everything. Just they lost so much money in that time frame.
Yeah.
They never made it back.
Wow.
Never
Yeah.
caught up.
Yeah, and
so.
I'm seeing a lot of restaurants going out of
Yeah.
business right now.
Yeah.
What is it? Slim's Last
Yeah,
Chance is
Slim,
going
that's
out.
a drag. That's a drag.
There's places that have been around 50 years that are just closing
Yeah.
up shop. They just can't make it happen. People aren't
Yeah, the
going
shanty
out.
tavern.
The tea room and Ballard, I think, is
Yeah.
closing.
Yeah, Kabul,
Yes.
Cobble. Restaurant up in the U District.
Yeah.
It's really hard to get supply costs are way up, employee costs are up, insurance is up, everything's up. You can only charge so much, right? And so when all this is more than this,
Yeah.
right? And people just aren't going out like we were.
That's the big thing, I think.
No, the
Yeah.
what did we call the new generation? They're Gen Zs. Those guys aren't going out and drinking. They're just not drinking.
Yeah.
They're not drinking and they're not fucking.
Fucking posers.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing for a restaurant, right? Is the bar is the
bar's a big
money
part.
maker.
Yeah,
Right.
it offsets all that food loss or some of that food loss.
Right.
Yeah.
It helps, and it keeps well. It's a philosophy. You open a thing and then you hand it to somebody. And that's
Oh,
it.
yeah,
You don't
yeah.
have to prepare it. You don't have, unless you're doing cocktails and all that sort of thing. But yeah, I mean, people are not going out. You got to diversify or come up with some other idea.
Yeah.
And the whole COVID thing it's really kicked people's ass
Yeah.
because they didn't keep their employees. We kept our employees at the
Yeah.
Whistle Stop, and we were very fortunate and just did it kind of not the right way, but we just kind of followed the structure, kept everybody on and cleaned up and pivoted pretty well.
I think so.
We did
Yeah.
great, but man, it's
Yeah.
just like they're dropping off like flies. And the restaurant business is fucking hard.
It is hard.
It's
Period.
not easy.
Period. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. In the best of times.
Oh, the shrinkage, the theft,
Oh yeah.
the people you have to choose
Yeah.
from that want to work.
Yeah.
The young people don't have a drive to work anymore. They don't want to come to work and deal with people that are hangry.
Yeah.
They
no,
fucking
sure.
hate people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah. No. And yeah. No, that's and yeah.
And it's expensive.
Yes.
To
And
go
we're
out.
all the regular folk who go to places that you and I go to, we're being taxed out.
Oh, yeah.
Right, and not just taxes to government, but just the majority of paying for all of this is on us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like at the end of the day, it's like fuck,
Yeah. And our government's going ahead and, building more
making it worse. Oh yeah,
military and doing
Oh.
everything wrong.
yeah.
And why isn't the Fed doing something faster? Why isn't the Fed dropping interest rates, right?
Well, because the information, all the job information, all the income.
Confusing.
Yeah, well, it just wasn't. It's been lied about, and they can't trust that information. They got to proceed slowly, right?
Just
And the
look
Fed only has-
around.
Yeah,
Just fucking look around. People
Yeah.
are fucking hurting.
they are. But
People are hurt.
but dropping interest rates by another 0.5%, that's going to help regular people. Not that much. Not really.
Well-
I mean, it's because even when
It'll get the money moving.
it'll get money moved for some people, right? It makes it easier for the wealthy to borrow money, not necessarily because our credit card rates aren't going to go down 5% if they drop 0.5%.
No,
right?
but I mean, if you get the percentage rate down like to 2 or 3% or something like that, like they've done before,
Sure.
it really gets the economy rocking and rolling because the trickle down down from that is that the people that are investing in building
Stuff like that. I'm not arguing. You're not wrong.
kind of comes
Yeah, yeah.
down, and it at least keeps those folks in some cheese.
Yeah, like if you like the construction industry, et cetera. right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you don't have those
I
trucks
tend to agree.
moving.
But it's also, I mean, I feel funny defending the Federal Reserve. It's like they have, that's all they can do. It's only interest rates. It's not any other kind of stimuli, which is what the House should be doing. All the FDR years when we were in a far bigger pickle, not a self-induced pickle like we are now. But all these other programs that kind of got cut, all the woke shit out of government, that was really beneficial, but that's from the House. Those are laws that have to be passed for funding to move money from one place to another. The Fed can't really do that, and if they just give away money
It just
without any positive momentum behind it through law, right, through legislation, I don't think we're going to see the benefit of it. I really don't. I know what you're saying, and without, because I mean, we're now in one of the, Seattle was ahead in construction, and now I think we're near the bottom. Right, the bottom just fucking fell out. So that's thousands and thousands and thousands of jobs just in that industry, let alone all the tertiary industries. No,
and cities are going. The death of cities are happening, and
but that's just because the rich aren't paying into it, man. And so all the municipal stuff that FDR and the progressive tax rate help pay for, infrastructure, bridges, roads, sewer pipes, blah 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 blah, they're not paying into any of that. That's that $50 trillion that went to the top and went to through Wall Street to the top in the last 40 years. 50 trillion that we made for them. Right? And the buildings and all the municipalities, like you say, dude, the stuff that wasn't buckled down in the 40s and 50s when we were paying for it.
It's gone. Yeah, it's in some ways. Well, but you look at Amazon dropping 14,000 jobs, or you look at the way COVID changed the way cities and people work. They work from home. You know, you have these empty buildings that are not supplying the supply chain of a downtown anymore. That's a huge loss of revenue for the economy to be kind of churning.
Right. And just a huge, now it's a liability for municipalities, for squatters, infrastructure breaking, the property owners, the banks who run the loans on those. And I thought we did a chit chat on just how big of a chunk of the portfolio of banking that entails. Those empty business. I mean, it's lot of fucking
banks
money.
Are probably just on the verge of destruction.
I don't know. I think that's because the 1% have robbed us.
Oh, fuck.
Right. I mean, not to keep harping on that, but that's kind of the source of all of this.
You mean the guys that write the algorithms in their favor?
Just to funnel everything upwards, right? And company towns have come and gone, but typically at the whim and the lack of future planning and future proofing their own industries by the fat cats. You know what I mean?
It's all rigged. It's all written by the lobbyists and the people that want to change laws slowly. It's like a fucking cataract. We've been being warned about this for years, decades probably.
Because we've been through it before. The slash and burn, extractionists, extracting our youth and our wealth and our art and our, oil, soul, et cetera, all of it, all the commonwealth. They'd come and they burn everything down, that we got to fix it. And we put rules into place and guardrails, and then they talk us out of it. They come and they burn it all fucking down, and we got to come together and put it out and put up guardrails. And then they talk us out of it, and they burn it down.
That's the battleship that takes so hard.
A little bit of Sheila in my life, a little bit of...
But don't worry, Jeff. The Supreme Court's about to give Trump the right to fire all those appointees, such as the Federal Reserve. He's just going to get rid of them all, put in his own cronies, and fuck, the interest rate will be like 0.1%.
But for some reason they're like, well, the Federal Reserve is different. It's like, no, it's not. You know what I mean? It's like, and you guys don't really mean that. It's like, we'll see. John Roberts can fucking live in infamy. He has allowed all of this. All of this. They don't have to take these. They don't have to take the birthright citizenship. They're gonna. They didn't have to retake the fucking gay marriage thing they did. All of these these. They don't have to take these. They can let the lower court
Right.
ruling stand.
Right.
Nobody's making them do this.
Yeah.
They're choosing to rewrite. They're the most radical activist judges in, a century at least. They're really bad. And how come, not to bring up old shit, but we remember Amy Coney Barrett and Kavanaugh and those, and they're, were legitimate things that were being brought up, and Kavanaugh cried about it and all that weird shit. But how could nobody just ask, how come you're in the Federalist Society?
Right.
What do you believe about the unitary executive idea? Nobody even brought that up.
Yeah.
And that's the whole basis for this ding battery, that the executive branch somehow kind of supersedes the other branches. They don't really have the ability to put guardrails on each other. What?
Well,
Where
that's-
could you possibly?
Where else could you do it?
Yeah.
Isn't that where it's supposed to be done?
It's insane that they want a big daddy to tell them what to do.
Yes.
What the fuck? Where in the document does it imply that one is more important than the other?
Nowhere.
Oh, it's just
a little bit of Gina in my life.
Well, speaking of closing down, Denny's is planning to close.
What?
There's 150 underperforming locations. I think they closed 88 already this year.
Wow.
And they're going to do another 70 to 90 more locations.
Man,
Fucking Denny's,
weird.
man.
I don't know. And plus
that's-
now there's a bunch of dudes working in kitchens that got booted out of the country, right? So it's like
Yes.
it ain't
that goes
easier.
probably back to what Jeff was saying about the Gen Zs, not going out to eat at places like that. I mean, that was our go-to after bars and stuff like
Absolutely.
that, right?
Yeah.
Until 4 a.m.
Until
or
4 a.m.
unless you were
or
downtown
even
and
going
Yeah,
into the Denny's
Doghouse.
bar.
Doghouse or,
Yeah.
Trattoria Michelli.
I just went to Vanishing Seattle, vanishingseattle.org or .com, and I ordered a little doghouse pin. It's the doghouse logo, but it's a little
Nice.
button pin.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I was like, I gotta have that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
I
they have
just-
a
I
Lincoln
just-
towing truck, and they've got a couple others that are just phenomenal. Ernst.
Ernst, nice.
Stuff like
yeah,
that,
pay and save, pay and pack.
Impact.
And
Chubby and
Ernst.
Tubby. That's
Chubby
the
and
other
Tubby
one.
was cool. Oh yeah.
You're bringing me
And
back.
we had Twin Teepees and some other oddball stuff up there. Aurora was just, Aurora's still a little crazy, but it was crazy. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, and shout out to Mason Reed for keeping Beth's around.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That was
So-
going out the door
oh, yeah.
5 years ago.
Yeah, no, man, he stepped in and got that. So
You said, Charles, just now that, what were you saying just a second ago?
Denny's.
Yeah, never mind.
oh, yeah.
150
Where am I going to get
locations
moons
down.
over my hammy now?
Does anybody, because I remember the one at Ballard, the Denny's
Fourth
at
Avenue
Ballard,
one, when
the
I was
Fourth
working at,
Avenue one.
Yeah.
At Lumen, I was stopping in there to get steak and
Yeah.
eggs once in a while.
I'm trying to think of where any are now. We had the one in Renton here down on Rainier and
Oh, yeah.
Third.
Yeah.
That got
That's like
taken
a
out.
flat. They
Oh,
tore that
tore
fucker
it down
down.
because it
That's
got
for the
gross.
interchange.
Yeah.
They're doing that interchange down there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The one in Kent by the bowling alley downtown
yeah.
Kent Central. Is that still? I
Yeah.
don't know if that's even still there.
I need to go to one just before I go,
Yeah.
just for nostalgia.
And the one on Macadam out at Tuck Willie,
Oh,
right?
Tuck
If that's
Willie.
still, I think that's a
I think
casino
that's a
now.
casino.
Yeah. And what about the one on 43rd or whatever? Excuse me, over here, right by
That's gone.
Barbie Mill. That's gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the one we were just talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's been
nothing to
gone
live
for a
for,
couple
boys.
of years.
Yeah, geez.
So,
Yeah, but they still got the headstone joint right there. Yeah, I get that. That's a business that never goes out.
concrete,
It's a growth industry. Yeah, concrete. Yeah, headstones.
yeah, so for those
I
smaller
think they do
companies,
garden stuff.
so for those smaller companies that are out there that are not 500 stores, 1,000 stores, whatever, even Red Robin's going out of business, right? Those smaller stores, the smaller mom and pop places are going to benefit from that because, who's next? Applebee's and
Yeah, stuff like the
and
TGI.
Olive
Chili's.
Garden and all that sort of
Yeah.
thing. So those smaller businesses like the Whistle Stop or the Melrose and local businesses down here in other cities, they're going to benefit much so from that. At the consolidation,
Yes, the people who were going there need someplace to go.
they do.
Yeah.
They do. And it's just going to kind of trickle down. We've seen that in the Renton area quite a bit when we've had, for example, when Armando's Armando's went out of business. We had the effect of Armando's going out of business because there were so many people going to that restaurant that they had to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
And the Red House got some of it. The Whistle Stop got some of it, and et cetera, et cetera. And then we've had other businesses go out of business, and it's the same thing. There's a big increase in business for the smaller folks.
Yeah. Geez, I sure hope so.
Yeah.
And they, have and do carry a larger chunk of the burden anyway, the cost burden.
Oh yeah,
because the big guys know how to kind of skate out of. They'll say they're in Delaware, so they'll have to pay Washington state taxes or something.
Sure, but the biggest benefit of having a chain is that you end up having, the hub. So you you can buy from the same producers that I would get it at a Whistle Stop, but they're paying $3 a pound less because they're buying it in bulk. Yeah. And so when you are capable of having more stores and you can negotiate properly, you end up getting a really good deal on stuff. So you can have cheaper
power.
stuff. And your profits go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, much more profit.
Yeah, but there's just a lot of corporate liquidation too, because they want to maximize shareholders, not necessarily the long-term profits. Oh man. Bananas. And I don't know. We'll see. And also, and I was mad at the last administration about this as well, but this is very telltale to me, is there's never talk of going after profiteering, making sure that nobody's just really squeezing us, right? Like during COVID and during the supply chains and all that kind of stuff. It's like, were we getting, and even groceries and supplies now, are we getting extra squeezed? Are you guys colluding just like OPEC does?
Well, yeah, you look at Safeway. You look at Safeway, and you walk into Safeway. Everything's signature Safeway brand. It's kind of like when you go into Trader Joe's, everything's a Trader Joe's brand. I mean, of course, it's probably still Nestle, Quick, or whatever, but they've just rebranded it and have a relationship where they get their foods rebranded or repackaged in their own stuff. But when you look at the Safeway, let's say shampoo, right? All those are owned by few companies, right? Or most of it's owned by Safeway. Safeway's gobbled up all these smaller mom and pops, and they're calling it their own now. And it's fucked up, man.
It is.
We don't have that much choice anymore.
No, it's a false sense of choice.
Yeah.
And also all the grocery stores, isn't Safeway? Well, I know Fred Meyer is Kroger, which is QLC.
Safeway's Albertsons.
Yeah.
Is Safeway Albertsons?
Something like that. But they're all right.
But they're all
they're not in competition.
So you go back to the colluding thing.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And I feel like we really don't have a voice in that, right? And then the first thing they did now was last time Trump was in, he put, what the fuck was that guy in charge of the Consumer Protection Bureau or whatever, which was highly effective and got tens of billions of dollars to pay back to us, right, who had been ripped off. But that even then, that was fraud that they were working against, and not just shitty policy that encourages that kind of predatory capitalism.
Right. And don't we have anti-monopoly laws?
Yeah, we have.
I mean, the last time I ever heard of an anti-monopoly law was like Microsoft, maybe, and they were going after
talking about going to break up Microsoft. They talked about breaking up Facebook and shit like that, which
they didn't do.
Yeah, no, and now that's kind of the other way. They're like, no, you can't. We're going to make an executive order that you cannot, any of you states, legislate any kind of guardrails for AI or Meta or whatever, these huge
completely opposite direction.
Yeah, and prior to that, I think it was like what was the Mama Bell? It was the bells, the baby bells.
Broke that up. Oh yeah,
they broke that up.
Yeah,
and then of course it got consolidated back into their own thing. It was just a ruse, probably. But fuck me. Yeah, that's where the helplessness feels.
It is, but still in our day-to-day lives, what can we do and how do we do it?
Yeah,
because that's what we have, and then by doing so, that can enable those systems to become stronger and even slightly weakening the shit systems, right? that's just the mathematics of it. And the more people we talk to, the billions out there, including the Jakarta 9 high.
Yeah.
Right. That's the whole point.
Yeah, we need to talk to our neighbors. We need to get back in the habit of trusting and getting neighborhoods together and talking with one another. When we're divided, we're fucked.
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
that's the way it's been. It's red versus blue.
yeah.
It's the Bulls versus the Saints or whatever. I don't know.
And that's the because that's the math to keep us divided. But even then, we're still the NFL.
Or
Hey, no,
NBA,
USFL or whatever the fuck
whatever
that
it is.
nonsense was.
Yeah.
Pump and dump. Those are the 90s pump and dump schemes. Yeah, we're going to do indoor football league worldwide. Like, no, you're not.
Invest now.
Nobody fucking cares, dude. It's like,
Baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet.
A couple last news stories, and then we'll jump into how we can do a sustainable neighborhood type stuff. Speaking of shutting the doors and closing down the business, Megadeth is going to retire. They got one more album coming out. Dave Mustaine, who's 64, he's retiring. One final album, one final tour.
There you
so
go.
if you haven't seen them, they got 50 dates coming up in 2026.
Is everybody still around?
I don't think it's a lot
it's
of the
been
original.
Mustaine and at all.
Yeah.
Geez. And he had a cancer scare not long ago,
I
right?
think so, yeah. A few years ago.
Yeah. I mean, geez, he's been at it a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was an original guitar player for Metallica.
Yes. Yeah.
Man.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yes, back in
Yeah.
like 83
So
or
he got
some
kicked
shit.
out for
Yeah.
drinking too much. or
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then he's always claimed that, like, Kirk Hammett, who took his spot, stole all the riffs. He's like, he's not that good. He just took my riffs for
Dude, I mean,
years.
I don't think Hammett's a slouch, but Dave Mustaine is a really good guitar player.
Yeah,
He really is. For that kind of thing.
Yes.
That
Yes, for that thrash.
I really think he is really good at it. And he's always had a top-notch band. It's just, it's Megadeth. I mean, what do you do?
I mean, it's called Megadeth.
It's not called, Sunshine and Sprinkles.
Yeah.
Unicorns
Yeah.
and rainbows.
And just consistency. That guy's been at it
He's
from
been at it
Mass.
forever.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever attained the heights that
I don't think anybody expected Metallica to get as big as they did, though.
they were
right?
huge.
I mean,
for a minute.
huge.
They made a deal with
Still.
the devil.
Yeah.
They
But
had to.
they just did a weekend at Lumen Field. Like last year, right? Where
Oh, yeah, last
no
year.
repeat weekend.
Yeah, yeah.
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 What?
Rad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, rad.
But I think with like, who was Dimebag Darrell's band? Pantera? It's like, what? You can't have Pantera without
Without the brothers.
Darrell. What are you talking
Me
about?
either, bro, because they're both gone now.
Oh, I didn't know that. Jeez.
So it's just
Yeah, no,
Phil and Salmo.
so dumb. Stop it.
the,
And a
bassist
rebel
and-
flag. Fuck off. Jesus Christ. yeah, I was never those guys. But yeah, they should just mend the fence and have Megadeth and Metallica.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That would be a blockbuster.
Jeez. And then finally, boys, get your tuxes ready.
Oh.
Travis and Taylor have set their wedding
Oh,
date.
that's
Next
nice.
year, June 13th is going to be the day.
Did you get the invitation?
I haven't got mine yet. so
It's
let
going to
me
come
know.
to Our Town Podcast.
You think it'll come down here to
.com,
the
I think.
studio?
Yeah, the three of us are going to be
We're going to be
the
there.
hosts.
We're going to be great.
And here comes the bride down the aisle.
Yeah, yeah.
Walking down with her father.
Oh, shit.
We've got a good assortment of red and white rose petals that the Flower Girls are spreading.
Of an open bar.
Travis, I believe, is wearing a nice cologne from Calvin Klein.
His fly is down.
Oh, boy.
Should we tell him or do we just let it ride?
No, let's look at that thing. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they're getting married in Rhode Island in a place called the Ocean House, which is in Watch Hill. I have no idea if that's where that's at, but it's a big oceanside mansion that they're renting out. For this.
Is this one of those weddings where it's going to cost like $4 million?
No, probably.
I don't see how it could. Yeah. She's making him sign a prenup.
I don't know. 'Cause,
I don't
I
know.
mean, he's
Yeah.
no slouch himself, but he's
No,
nowhere
he's doing
near-
fine, but she's a billionaire.
Billionaire.
Yeah.
He's
That's
nowhere near her
different.
Yeah.
dollars. So,
No.
yeah.
No, she's smart as a.
I would think. Yeah.
She for her to take on the. I don't think anybody should spend any time like sharing their shit. I think if you're going to get married, don't share your shit.
Don't share.
Yeah. If your house was purchased by you when you ahead of time, that's your house.
Yeah.
I just buy everybody else now single ply. don't touch my dual ply. Toilet paper.
He's getting that
get the wood ply. Yeah, I get the good stuff. y'all want the good shit? Go buy it
Double,
yourself.
triple it up anyway. I mean, come on.
Ah, Sherman.
Oh man! So
Where's Mr. Whipple?
We'll get together. We'll talk about a road trip, maybe to
Rhode Island.
Oh, yeah.
Never been.
Yeah. So come on, Taylor. Where's my invite?
Get ourselves a Mercedes Sprinter van. And
Whoa,
just
that'd be
have a-
great.
Wouldn't that be
That'd
cool?
be awesome.
And do it all the way across the country.
Take turns driving.
Oh yeah.
We can dream big, can't we, boys?
Ryan
Yeah, Taylor's
McIrvin.
wedding or bust. There's
Ryan
like a
McIrvin running alongside.
Come on, Ryan. We'll see you at the next stop.
We're just handing him s'mores out the window.
Yeah.
We love you, Brian.
Yeah. Yeah, was it 500
Ryan.
calories an hour or something? What was he talking
That was
about?
nuts.
Something amazing.
It's like more,
that
you're
kid.
burning more calories than you can actually
Then you
physically.
possible that your tummy can possibly process.
Just
Man.
nuts. We'll do the taco. We'll just hit every taco.
The
Bell.
taco, yeah.
Shouldn't that be a sign that you just probably shouldn't run 250 miles in one day?
You did
That your
one
body
fell
can't-
swoop.
Right.
That's
Can't
incredible.
keep up with it.
Oof,
Yeah.
man, that's heavy duty.
It's like
he was-
driving your car all the way across the Baja Desert, all the way to Cabo, and there's no gas station.
No gas stations.
So you're fine.
luck.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah.
Yeah. Boys, tonight we're talking about sort of a backyard economy, right? Sustainable neighborhood, sustainable either for your family, you as an individual, or even taking it farther and going for the neighborhood.
Sure.
I like that idea.
Yeah, local, CSA, either agriculture or fuel. Can you grow in coppice trees where you grow like oak trees or whatever, and you cut them every 10 years, right? So you get, 6-inch logs as opposed to one giant tree, right? There's all sorts of,
What's the purpose of that?
so that you can have either buildable wood or burnable wood, right?
Okay.
It just makes it big enough
Oh, okay. So
for,
they
to
just,
throw in a stove of some kind.
okay. Is
Yeah.
that? Oh, I got you.
Because
So-
we need fuel also. So it's like, how do we stay warm? Because all the fuel, electricity, or stove oil, or whatever you're using to stay warm, gas, right?
Yeah.
That's not yours. That can be turned off at any time,
Right.
right? So how do you?
Solar.
That's a good way to go. And if you have a battery bank or something, yeah, or
Right.
wind or something, if you have a battery bank and or use it as it's fresh, right?
Yeah.
Some kind of storage system. Can you get that for 3 households? If you all go in on it, it looks a lot less expensive, right? For all that infrastructure stuff. If you need batteries and all the, the infrastructure for all that to work, right?
I hear the windmills drive the whales crazy, though. So
Yeah. Whales are like, yeah. Bird killer.
bird.
Yeah.
What?
I watched
gosh,
this TED Talk. I watched this TED Talk one time where this guy that was a physics teacher, he came on and said, I've got the perfect idea. Basically, it's going to be a bunch of storage containers, like shipping containers, size things in each neighborhood that are going to be giant batteries.
Yes.
And it's going to be for,
That was cool.
oh no.
Oh, is that a fluid?
I'm sure it's fine. Everything's fine.
I don't know. Hold on.
Some magical happens. though. It's
something-
just like a Coca-Cola
If we
Christmas time
lose
ad.
you,
Yeah.
if we lose you.
Yeah. Santa shows up. So, how are you, boys? Ho, 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 ho. Ho, ho.
Yeah, so if we just work together, I mean, it's not that system's not set up that way though. The system's not set up for all of us to benefit. It's for a company. We can't. I was talking about monopolies earlier. PSE is our only option here.
Yeah. Where's the competition in that?
Yeah, where's the
Even as a, yeah.
garbage providers?
Nope.
Who's got pick up garbage? You got to use that one.
Yeah.
The same water company, right? All these major things in our lives, we don't have an opportunity to have a choice, and they can charge whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, so is that a city council? Well, Puget Sound Energy, no. The Republic Garbage that we have here in
I think we're going to dump them again,
It's-
too. Yeah, we've
yeah.
been
I get it, I
dissatisfied
get it.
with it. Yeah.
it hasn't been great.
Yeah.
Yeah, bid. They're going to bid on it, right? They have people that come in and bid on it.
Yeah.
But I don't know how many. If you don't own, if you're not centralized in this area and have all your trucks here, and then everybody goes out from this area, out of this one warehouse where all the trucks are stored, and then they go get the garbage. What do you got to do if you're another 3 or 4 companies in the country that want to come in, Waste Management or what have you?
Yeah.
What do we have
How
right
can
now?
you can compete against
We got
that?
Republic, right?
Yeah, well, right now we have Republic, but the Waste Management is just hovering above them, waiting for it to happen. But who else is there?
Right.
I don't
And
know.
remember, there's plenty of places, including in the United States, where there is no garbage pickup. Municipalities that just don't have the cash to do so.
Right.
So they've got a place you go to and just throw your shit, right?
Yeah.
So it's incumbent upon us to have less shit to throw. Right.
Why does the city doesn't get anything out of it other than having a service that's for Renton, right?
Right.
They're not making money.
I don't know.
I don't know.
'Cause we
Maybe
pay
in the
Republic
billing process or
Service
something.
Direct.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe
I
a
don't-
percentage comes to them, but they're
Maybe.
basically
I
making
don't know
does the
that.
city council make the decision to go and pick up or pick the winner? Right.
I would think so. They would be they would sign off on it. That might go through
Some
somebody
committee
else. Yeah.
or the city manager. or
Yeah, I
something.
bet one of the committees would have to look at it, and they would have to
Yeah.
sign it because money is moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I bet they're not necessarily looking at the bids,
No.
right? It's like
Yeah.
They wouldn't know what they're looking at.
no, that would be the
I mean, no offense to the city council
yeah. That's
members,
not necessarily their area.
it's not their
Yeah,
area.
right, yeah.
Time,
Yeah.
you know.
but yeah.
And I don't know how many $1 million this.
I mean, that's a lot, man. It is. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I
Because
think
that stuff has to go somewhere, just like poop has to go somewhere.
Year contract too, right? It's not a
I-
1 year.
Yeah, no way. That's way too
That's
big
too
of a
many times.
Yeah, because all those bins are theirs, right? So they'd have to just, I mean, that's a huge, for 110,000 people, how many households is that? Is that
7.
40? 7 big ones. Yeah, and 3 ugly ones. I mean, it's a big ball to roll. It is. I mean, Renton's a big joint. It is.
It is.
And that's a lot. That's a lot to keep going. And I went with my friend John out to Bow Lake transfer station.
Yeah, yeah.
Because King County's got a bunch of transfer stations, and they kind of each have their own specialty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Renton one being nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
Yeah. The Bow Lake one, which is up by
the Bow Lake
99.
one is 24 hours.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to get out of.
Yeah.
So that's a perk. But we were dropping some shit off there, and that is one transfer station, but it's undercover.
Yeah.
So
It's
you
great.
get to see the mountain.
Yes.
That's 1 hour
Of-
in one transfer station
Yeah.
in one town. I mean, it is flabbergasting.
Yeah,
Just the
that's a
amount,
lot
but
of
that
waste.
has to happen.
Yeah.
Because, the point that it's being made, processed, and thrown.
Yeah.
Right. So until we, rework this whole shebang, right, to where it just kind of is either cyclical or at least it disappears at the end, right?
What do we call it at full cost accounting?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, hey, if you make a product
Then what?
and you have this plastic bullshit on it, how do you get it out of the environment?
Yeah.
Well, you're responsible for
Yeah.
developing a
Then what? Then
Product.
what? Then what? Then what?
correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, no, it's bananas.
Yeah.
So it's incumbent upon us, who's the initiator of that cycle, right? I mean, I guess if I never bought another product, if none of us ever did, all those products are still moving to the store, and then they'll be sitting in the store waiting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
I guess that's a place to hold them.
I guess, but the less that we do, they'll adjust. Right. So the more we can be independent through food, energy,
Yes.
fuel,
Yes.
etc.
Yes.
That's cutting that out of the
Yes.
of the equation.
Yeah.
Right. And that empowers us to make these decisions in the equation.
Right.
But fuel is part of it, man. And so I think about that a lot. I got just a big enough yard to where I can grow, I'm pretty confident, in a lot of food, more than enough of some things for a year in my household. So that means I have more of some of these things to either store, like canning or preparing or
What's
whatever.
going on behind us, guys? There it is.
Oh, nice. There's the Christmas guy. Oh,
Guy. Look at that thing.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's been going by here. That's great.
Ah.
Woohoo!
And then he just throws all those lights in the landfill at the end of the year.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing about those products too, and I don't want to get way too into that portion of it because we want to talk about the good stuff.
Yeah.
But a lot of shit is not built to last.
No.
So when I moved out of my parents' house, they gave me a bunch of furniture, and it was all quality shit. It was antique or it was old or whatever, but it was quality shit that would last another 50 years if you take care of it.
And or could be repaired.
Or could be
last.
repaired to last, right?
We're the IKEA nation now.
We are the IKEA nation.
Man. Hey, can it be fixed? I don't know. Maybe, but not really.
No.
Not
But
really.
even appliances, our washing machine died, and it seemed like we were talking about it. It's like, I think 5 years we had that.
Yeah.
Right. And I remember refrigerators and washing machines at my parents' house.
Outlasted empires.
There was still the fucking 70s avocado green.
Yeah.
40 years later.
Yeah, my mom had the same Kenmore vacuum. I mean, 20 plus years.
Yes.
At least,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
So we go down.
Well, they made all the components for it to just go down and grab the rubber thing.
Yeah, if you need
and
a
they
new
had
belt,
rubber
you need-
facilities.
Yeah.
Right? I'm out in Parkland, Spanaway, somewhere fucking out there.
Yeah, Tacoma.
And there's a TV repair shop.
yeah.
And I'm looking at it, I'm like,
I've been to that one.
right there
Nice.
on
Yeah, the major thoroughfare out by
and
Spanaway.
I'm like looking at it, I was like, how much business is this guy doing?
Yeah.
Because I mean, are people really bringing their flat screen in after a year
Well, he's
or
probably
two?
working on stereos now mostly.
So whatever.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's not, it's not
electronics
the old
in
TVs
general.
trying to
Yeah,
The lost
some
art.
tubed TV.
some tube TV.
Yeah, how many? You know what I mean? It's just not a thing.
But we take our I can't remember if it was our washer or dryer, something died. And we were like looking at each other and we're like, man, it seems like it's been like maybe 5 years on that we got out of it. So we go down to Albert Lee. And we're talking to them, and we mentioned it to her, and she's like, "Yeah, that's about right. 5 years.
Yeah,
That's
man.
about right."
Yeah.
What
For
was
all-
the name of the place that was down just across the street over here?
That was Albert Lee. Yeah.
That was Albert Lee
Oh,
too? Yeah. Okay.
Albert Lee Appliance Company. Yeah.
Yeah,
Who are the
we went to
Jovenellis?
the Tukwila one.
Yeah, my dad was friends with Randy Jovenelli, who was a architectural artist, but also did a bunch of automotive art, like for older cars.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he was really a neat guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. So, but on the good side of this, if you've got some space, it's not hard to do, right?
Do what?
The backyard economy.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you've got,
Well, we've
Yeah.
got such a push for grass in our
Yeah.
world.
worthless.
It's so worthless.
yeah.
It takes
In
up
fact,
so
yeah.
much water. I would just have a yard of moss if I could.
Yeah, and I'd push clover on everybody. Yeah, because clover's great. It breaks up that hard pack that the turf has given you.
Oh.
Because our the grasses that the buffalo used to walk through,
Yeah.
had vast root systems.
Right.
Right? I mean,
This shit's
yards
nothing.
long.
This is
No. And then you look after that, since it's been starved of water, right? It just turns into a gray mass, right? It's not living anymore.
Oh, so
and
it just
gets
eats
hard
itself?
packed.
Just eats
Yeah,
itself?
it just gets, that's why you have to keep throwing nutrition on your grass.
Got it.
Right? But clovers, etc., have a long tap root. So they can break through hard pan clay, right? And don't forget, and I love to bring this up, is that soil behaves just like a Bounty TM towel with capillary action. You take a towel and you put it into a cup of water, it defeats gravity, doesn't it? Because water has
Oh, right.
Yes.
It sucks it up.
Yes.
What's that called?
capillary
Capillary
action.
action.
Yeah, and soil does the same thing. So as long as you have mulch, etc., over the top of the soil part, so it doesn't dry out and the clay kind of takes over, water goes both directions, right? So, which also means nutrients. The funguses, etc. All these kinds of things are moving around, and the deeper they can go, the more longevity that soil could have, and the more biodiversity, etc., and the more water it can hold as a bank.
Yeah.
So you don't get flooding like we have. That's not just the amount of water coming from the sky. That's the lack of penetration into Earth,
Right.
Just
because of
wicking right off the
just right off the top. And that's not just because of concrete or blacktop or
No,
whatever.
but the soil's hard panned.
Yeah, because we cut down all the fucking forests, put up golf courses,
Yeah.
et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Right? It's like, so how do we diversify the properties we can control, right? Because the more people we can talk to, that way one person can grow spinach, the other person grows onions, this person grows wood for fires,
Yeah.
this person grows stuff to make burnable alcohol.
And this
Right?
person
Yes, so then you
grows
guys can.
supermodels
Yes, yeah.
wearing Lululemon.
Yeah. Oh,
No, I mean, like,
can
think
we
of
have a
the-
moment of silence for Lululemon, please?
Yeah, you think about that economy of a neighborhood that's got 125 homes, like the neighborhood I used to live in up in Wembley Park, up in Fairwood. It's 125 homes with 5,000, 6,000 square foot pieces of land, with a couple, maybe 1,000 square feet of workable land.
Yeah.
And if you had everybody growing a different product, some garlic and some chive,
Yeah.
some this and that and the other thing, you'd have food forever.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be food for days. And we're teaching our kids how to be self-sufficient.
Yeah.
They're not
and,
just-
Yes, and we were talking about faith in
Yeah, in the
things.
future.
You
right?
have to have faith in the future to farm.
Yes.
You have to.
Absolutely.
And you have to be actively working that faith.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, you're learning.
You have to.
And you're working, and your hands are in the soil,
Yeah.
grounded. People that are working the garden live longer. You exercise. You're not just coming home and going, I just worked a really shitty job and sit in your Barco lounger and watch TV for 4 hours and then go to bed. You got a job to do.
Yeah.
You got something to do.
Yeah. And
Right. I sound like a whiny bitch right now.
No, it's true though, and I think when we go to the store, and we have plenty in the stores, but as COVID showed us, that can disappear quick. And somewhere in our minds, we know that because we didn't put it in the store, we know it can be taken from us.
Yeah.
Because it's not, you know what I mean?
Well, and
But it's different when it's your
Yes.
growing it,
Yes.
right? If they're your beets.
there's pride. There's pride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a different psychological
Yeah.
angle altogether.
And you watch,
Yeah.
you get more connected with the earth. You get more connected with biology. You get more connected with how things grow. Like, think about it. You take a little seed, there's all this information in it. You put it in a little soil, you add a little water,
Yeah.
you get fucking beets
Yeah. No, it's bananas.
or a fucking
It's- yeah.
400-foot tree.
Yeah, because it's sun.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's bananas.
It's bananas.
It's bananas.
It's cool as
And,
fuck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Earth really wants to do that, right? Earth wants to have these deep biomes, right? All the time. We see it all the time. And the Northwest is actually we're really rich in that, right? Because imagine the venture, if you will, with me to the Northwest where we are right now, 600 years ago, right? These vast forests, just these engines of processing sunlight into cellulose and matter, and just the layer
biomass,
after layer,
the
the
biomass.
biomass.
Yeah.
It was just astounding. All these different layers with all these different complex systems going on. You know what I mean? It's like,
Mushrooms and
oh yeah, it's like, and it's so it wants to do that again.
Yeah.
That's the default setting for this place, right? So we just need to kind of encourage that as we go,
well, if
because it wants to come back to that.
if humans went away, I mean, they've got that thing I've seen on like PBS or whatever it was, where they say, let's just get rid of humans right now. And in 5 years, this is what happens.
Oh,
and then
geez.
10 years, this is what's happened. 100 years, this is what happens. 1,000 years. And it's almost, civilization's basically gone, rusted out, and basically disappeared within 10,000 years.
Oh, I'd say, oh yeah,
Yeah. That's fucking great.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's my porn you're
yeah.
describing right there. It's like before and after humankind, right?
Yeah.
But we also don't have to be on the path that we're on. This non-sustainable path,
We've
right?
allowed
That's
people
a
to-
series of choices. Yeah.
People are controlling the algorithm.
Yeah. And Buckminster Fuller, who's far smarter than I, he just spelled that out. We just have to decide to, instead of warfare, we have to do life fair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like
of
we
course.
just have to make the decision. There's never been a better time.
Technologically.
Oh yeah, all of it. We understand systems better than ever. you know what I mean? We can live, all of us could live a fantastic standard of life.
Absolutely.
It's only decisions that are holding us
Yes.
back from that.
Yeah.
I back to the food thing in the stores. I mean, you were saying we know that it's coming and it'll be there because we're kind of all trickling in. There's not a big catastrophe happening all the time. But when COVID happened and we were out of toilet paper and the shelves were bare.
Yeah.
And that lets us know. I mean, and I'm sure
How fragile those systems are.
It's a one day and it's gone kind of an idea. Right?
Yeah.
It's,
And
I mean, literally within a week, if the trucks aren't moving and the bridges are all out and there's everything's out and nobody's working and that food's not coming, it's a week, it's 2 months and there's anarchy and death everywhere.
People would nut the fuck up, man.
Oh, I'm stealing your food.
At least temporarily.
I'm going after Mike because he's got
oh yeah, I do.
he's got a cellar down there.
Yo, no, I was in my crawl space the other day. It's gnarly. I'm not storing
Anything in there.
in there. No,
Spiders.
no.
That's your next job for
Oh man,
for
so
Teresa.
gross. And then when I get out, I find my respirator and my Tyvek.
Nice.
It's like, oh man,
It would have been
really,
nice an hour
really,
ago.
yeah. So good. But and don't forget E85 for all the people out there who have a flex fuel vehicle. That means you can grow 85% of the fuel for that motor.
Yeah.
Right? You can grow burnable alcohol.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Totally. You can make it still. It's legal.
Yeah.
And it's totally doable.
Yeah, can
Right?
you do that often? Can you use, let's say, a restaurant has a bunch of oil, and they're
For biodiesel or something?
for
you
biodiesel.
Yes, you can. Yes,
Okay,
you can.
gotcha.
And for that
But that's
stuff, you
not
have a filter
E85.
and heat up. No, E85 is alcohol. So for gasoline motors.
Okay.
But flex fuel motors are designed for it right now.
Yeah.
To use that type of oil in a biodiesel without making a good mix and heating it up, you have to do some modification.
Right.
There's some, but it's not
It's not impossible.
impossible to
But that could be a part of the whole thing we're talking
Sure
about,
could.
where the
For a
neighborhood.
generator or something,
Yeah.
that's why you do that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily do that biodiesel vehicle.
Right.
Because it's a whole
It's a lot.
another thing.
It's a lot.
But if you were having a generator for nighttime power or for
Uh-huh.
emergency power or something like that, fuck it. Hey, that's a great choice.
So somebody in the neighborhood could be the distiller.
Yes.
Right. Yeehaw!
Yeah.
You know? You make
Yeah.
a little moonshine on
And
the
if you
side.
guys make a big, let's say you can make a 1/4 acre retaining pond, right? So that, and in that retention pond can be, if you want to grow some crawdads or some mosquito fish to feed the chickens, right? Stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Which do great in there, and they're also filtering maybe downstream from some goats or downstream from some chickens.
Yeah.
Right. And then you put in cattails. You can make 10,000 gallons per acre from a burnable alcohol from cattails. 10,000 gallons. Yes, and they are the best filter for harmful bacteria, E. coli, that kind of post chicken, post cow.
Their root systems, you mean?
Yeah, because they're the
they're those filter like
little rhizome things.
yeah.
They're incredible, dude. But it's the leaves of cattails that do the like the bacteriological.
Right.
They're incredible, and the cellulosic and the roots themselves make 10,000 gallons
That's
on 1 acre.
amazing.
Yeah, a burnable alcohol.
Wow.
Well, that's
Yes.
There you go.
And that's how you stay warm.
I mean, I
Is
don't
that
know
the
if I've
basics?
ever gone through 10,000 gallons of
That's a fucking lot, dude.
in my
shit ton.
life.
Yeah.
Is that a regular distilling process?
Yeah, especially with the roots. The cellulosic you have to kind of break down
Okay.
a different way. And you can use the stalks, is that deep cellulose, right? And you can use that for a bunch of other purposes as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, those rhizomes, they're super starchy.
Yeah.
They work really well. It's like kind of a potato,
Yeah.
right? And you can't eat them, but they're also really good at filtering. So,
Yeah.
right? I don't know if I would.
I'm going to show up with my jar of strawberry jam.
Yeah.
Please, sir.
Please, sir.
May I
Can I have
have some?
500 gallons?
Can I have
It's a really good job.
Yeah. Really good jam.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, and that way
yeah.
everybody can do something. And I know this sounds kind of commie, But it's not commie, it's
not.
co-op.
I mean, we did Victory
right?
Garden.
It's commie if
protecting
you're
us.
forced to do it.
Yeah.
It's co-op if you choose to
It's,
do it.
it's
Yes.
our own algorithm. It's
Yes.
our
Yeah.
algorithm,
Yeah.
not somebody that
Yeah.
says you have to follow this other algorithm.
Yeah, and be freaked out doing it.
Correct.
Freak the fuck out all the time.
Yeah, Elon
Yeah.
Musk said that there's going to be like how many billion people we have on the planet?
Can I fight that guy? We
There's
have
gonna
10
be
billion now,
10
but he
billion?
wants 8.
There's going to be like
Oh.
200 billion robots in the next
Yeah.
10 years or something
Man.
like that. Well, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that. Why?
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 Because have these people demonstrated
Won't
that
that
they
be
want to
neat?
relieve us of our toil?
Yeah.
Have they shown
Yeah.
us at all
No.
that they want to relieve us of our toil?
No.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope.
No, they want the planet
Yeah.
to themselves.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
why. And remember, robots. That's why God made 12-gauge slugs.
Yes.
Yeah, those
Yes.
robot dogs and shit. Did you see the Russian robot?
Yeah, that just kills over.
Immediately fucking
Yeah.
tipped over. And also, I saw the other day where the Tesla bot or whatever it's called, Megabot, they were like, no, this is your completely autonomous.
Yeah,
They're
Optimus.
using
Yeah.
they're using our AI. But then one of them was at a demo, and you could see him take off his headset.
Yeah, I just saw that last night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So so you're saying that they lied to us.
right. He
Oh.
wasn't being. He
So
wasn't
how
being. Yeah.
how aren't there shareholder rebellions against that? What kind of weird spell?
Everything's a lie.
Yeah,
everything
the
we
Tesla
see is a lie.
Cybertruck is a failure.
Yes.
No shareholder rebellion. No chair rebellions.
Elon Musk
the
is a
robot thing is a lie.
failure.
Yeah, no, he has made his company lose like 40% of sales.
It's nuts.
Just with one comment,
But
or
he
just
doesn't.
one
But
movement.
but he gets a raise.
Of course.
That's not even rigged. That's just dumb.
Yeah, and
Right.
we make him the god of the future. Like wouldn't it be neat to have an Optimus
No,
in
man,
your
I'd
own house,
fight that guy
like
too.
a little R2D2 or C3PO? Oh, cute! Thanks,
yeah.
Thanks for using cartoons to
Yeah.
A
get me
guard
turned
bot
on.
making us just fucking do whatever,
Right.
Guard bots. I'll fight a guard bot. But yeah, can I fight Elon Musk and Stephen Miller? Like they don't even have to tag team.
Hey.
I'll fight those two dudes at the same time.
They're building the little arena at the White House. Can you
Yeah, get me in on that.
get in on
yeah.
that?
You get
Yeah.
on the ticket.
Oh, that would be great.
Get Mike in
man.
on the ticket.
It'd be a lower ticket, I'm sure. but-
Yeah, that's
He'd be
fine.
on the
That's
ticket.
fine. It'll be, as long as somebody's got a big video camera.
Yeah. Watching.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. Elbow. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
We're at our limit.
Are we at our limit? Yeah.
The
I mean,
outer limits.
We could talk about this for a long time.
Well,
and it's important.
Then let's try to get a sustainable
Representative.
rep of Renton, sustainable Renton, and also kind of on the same subject, but sustainable Renton and Luther's Table often co-mingle, and they're doing a benefit coming up.
When is that? Dude? Yeah, we'll post it on the
Yeah.
Facebooks and stuff. What is Sustainable's mission? Is it mostly this kind of thing? Is
I think it's mostly food. They want to get food to people. So they were doing a lot of the gleaning stuff and the free supermarkets and stuff like that. They've been really active and good about it. The Renton version, I don't know if there's more, if there's a sustainable period or something. I have no idea. But it'd be nice to get a rep in here because I think that's really nice. Yeah, food's a thing, man.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think if we can get food security for, as many people as possible, that's a great place to start.
And I look at like where Bailey's living right now. My son's living.
Yeah.
He's got that big plot of land
Yeah.
that runs from the edge of their property down to 405,
Yeah.
and it's just covered with blackberries right now. It
Yeah.
could be a
Yeah.
community garden.
Yeah.
Very easy.
And,
that's probably
and
what-
Bailey going out there and clearing that and planting that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But Bailey and 8 other dudes,
right.
now that's looking pretty reasonable.
Putting their money
Yeah.
together, get a little bobcat.
Yep.
Something like
Oh,
that.
yeah, get that done
But
in
that
a
is
weekend.
now a privately owned piece of property, so
Huh.
they'd have to talk to the owner.
Yeah.
They had the opportunity to buy it, went up for auction,
Oh.
but I don't know the details on it. But finding that land, I mean, my HOA has a baseball field that's no longer used. We have a little area where we've got basketball court, we've got tennis courts, and we've got the community pool. But then there's this big field that's like nothing there. And the only time it's really used is when the swim team has a summer event and the parking there, swim meets, stuff like that. But a good portion of that could be allocated to a community garden.
Yeah, just one greenhouse, and you
Yes.
portion it out. People can get their starts going, and then a pea patch.
Yes.
That's a great way to start things out.
Yeah.
And that way, people who are motivated to do that particular set of things, they talk to each other and figure out who's growing what, and you don't have to dig all that up. You can just put down some cardboard or whatever and throw soil on top. Right? It's not rocket science once you get that
Easy, squeezy little
okay to do it.
barrier
Yeah, it's
kinda
not
hold
hard.
in place.
Yeah.
We do get a lot of deer and some other wildlife through there, but I mean, there's
How big of a space is that? Is that by the pool?
it's right by the pool. It's on the back side of the pool. So I don't know if you've been up in.
I've been by the pool before. I was going to buy a house up there. And,
So if you take the right next to the pool and you kind of go up that tiny little hill, not even a hill. I mean, just a little dead end right there.
Yeah.
But that whole back area back there, and it's all under the power lines. And then it butts right up against PSC.
Power lines.
Their power line
Yeah.
through. There's a little substation back there, but I mean that whole field, people throw the ball for their dogs, kind of an impromptu dog park, which is fine because it multiple use.
Yep,
You don't need a huge portion of that to.
And you don't need a super fence to keep rabbits and deer out. You really don't. And you can do part of that for any kind of sustainable regenerative and or permaculture stuff is you just set up borders of plants that are repellents.
Yeah.
Right, because that repels rodents, and there are some plants that can help repel deer. I mean, deer, and they'll fuck up all of it in
They
one
come
day.
through my yard every
Yum, yum,
morning.
yum, yum, yum. I mean, they're incredible.
Yeah, they like those roses.
Yeah, so when we moved in, there was a hedge along the street side. We ended up putting up a fence because we have dogs and we got to take care of our dogs. But before that, the deer would just jump through the hedge and eat the roses in the backyard.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty.
And I wasn't trying to keep them out.
No,
It's just
no,
we got to
no.
keep our dogs in. So,
Get them a salt lick.
thinking about it.
Leave
Yeah,
my
yeah.
roses
You know,
alone.
your dog's a nut up, dude.
Yeah.
They saw a deer right up, getting eye contact, just staring at him.
Yeah.
Dogs are like, let me out of here.
I was at a campground one year in the summertime, and it was maybe it was like an off shoulder season because there weren't very many people there, and I had my dog and my buddy John, and there was nobody in the campground but us really, and we were at Steamboat Rock out by Cooley Dam.
Oh,
And so it's got a river there or a waterway, right? And this buck comes walking through the thing, just strutting. And my dog went, "Whoop," and was like, boom.
You can't help it, dude.
We're going around. They were going around the RV, and then that thing jumped right into the river and started swimming. And my dog just like Chloe, and just started swimming after that thing. And she finally turned around and came back because she's like, "Not going to catch that thing." Yeah,
It's gone.
Yeah, I mean, which just leads to my next question: how in the fuck does a deer swim? They've got,
they got this little
Little needle feet.
Yeah, they've got a paddle with no paddle. It's just a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're strong as fuck, though. They are. Yeah, no, I saw a photo of an elk, I don't even know what he was. He was like a 12-point elk, just a huge bull elk. He was like 1,200 pounds.
Yeah.
Just absurd.
Yeah.
Because a deer, I mean, unless you're in Ocean Shores and they're little pocket deer
Right,
that you can put in your pants, but
take this
man, no, they're not small.
No. Like
But
moose or those big, they're big animals.
They are big animals. But dogs can't help it, dude.
No.
I think that's a wolf instinct or something. They're like, oh no, that's yum yum.
I got to get that for
Gotta.
something. Yeah. What are you going to do with that when you get that?
yeah.
It's going to kick you like a
It's gonna kick
giraffe.
you. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
So what are we trying to leave people with right now?
For me, I think community involvement and getting together and learning to do something with your hands and meet your neighbors and share food. I had a conversation with somebody about the idea. I'm sure it's been pushed around. We talked about it earlier about having a neighborhood makes their own food. Everybody does their own thing, and then everybody out in the front of their yard by the by the sidewalk has a little, a sidewalk little grocery store.
Yeah.
It's almost like,
like a free library.
A little free library thing, right? And somebody said, well, what if somebody takes it all? I'm like, okay, take all. If you need it, take it all.
Yeah, just don't let it go to waste.
Don't let it go to waste.
Yeah.
And then you can meet Mary and Jim and Tanya and Gary and have a great time learning what they do.
I don't like
You don't like Gary? Yeah, nobody ever likes Gary. Sorry, Gary. But that's what I think I would take away from this is that we would get ourselves more closer together so that we aren't afraid of one another anymore.
Yeah, and if like I'm not a green thumb guy, I'm going to build a little raised area in my backyard. I don't have a huge space for it, but I think a couple of nice, even just building like the galvanized tubs and raising those off to keep the rodents and the rabbits out.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, herbs in one and maybe, just something else in another. But if you're not getting together with people, because especially older folks that have done this for years, grown stuff in their backyard, they'll help you. I mean, they'll know what to plant, when to plant it,
what time of year,
what stuff it does well and what stuff doesn't. Because this is
how to keep seeds, how to get seeds again, stuff like that. It's like,
and none of those GMO fucking.
Have you seen that thing where I did an experiment with my kids one time where they were trying to figure out what they wanted to do for a science fair, and I showed them this thing I'd learned where you take a potato and you try to grow a potato, have it root into a water, right? Take some toothpicks and hold it in there and let the bottom of it, the one end of it, sit in the water. So I got an organic potato and I got a regular, GMO potato, and I put them in two different glasses and I set them in the window. And in like a week, the one that was organic was growing like crazy. The water was clear. The roots were white. There was a sprout coming out of it. And the GMO one, muddy water, molding, and looked like absolute dog shit. So the GMO shit, sure, we can make more of it and it's more profitable for the companies, shelf stable and so on and so forth, but it's not alive. We're not eating live food.
Well, it's not meant to do that. It's meant to sit on a shelf and look pretty. It's not necessarily meant to recreate itself.
No.
It gets a little crawdad tail growing out the bottom of it or something. It's because they mix shrimp DNA with my fucking corn or something. Like, I know it's weird.
So I mean,
it's weird.
in that experiment, kids can see that their food is dead, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's important because we all go, "Oh yeah, science!" Brr, brr, brr. And I've had arguments with my ex, I don't know, one of the other husbands of the family. What do you call that?
Ex-brother-in-law?
Brother-in-law. Thank you. Brother-in-law. And he's a farmer. He's been doing it forever. And he's like, GMO foods are the future, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, dude, it's modified. We aren't set up to consume those modified pieces of garbage. And he's just like arguing about it. And I don't know. It's like,
what are some of the popular brands of seeds? Because, I mean, you got to do a little research on those because.
But heirloom seeds, that's the stuff we're thinking of, right?
Yeah.
The tomatoes that from 200 years ago. And I just ordered some pear trees that were discovered on Orcas Island. And so they just call them Orcas pears. But they're really like scale is a disease that can happen to trees, especially fruit trees. But these, for whatever reason, are super duper immune to the typical scales. They kind of hit these other pear trees that weren't from around here.
okay.
So chances are that heirloom seed is from around here.
Nice.
Right? So it's kind of locally acclimatized. But heirloom seeds are available. You can get them. You can sit on seeds if you just put in a place with a little moisture absorber for decades. Right? They're not going to go bad. They're waiting. Right?
What's that place in Iceland or Norway?
The vault or whatever?
The Doomsday Vault?
Yeah, that
right?
sprung a leak.
Did it spring
Somehow,
away?
yes.
So it's all molded.
Yeah, I hope not, but it's funny. Yeah, and I mean, I don't think that's necessarily a bad idea.
No, but
it's a shame that we have to sweat it.
It
right?
makes
But,
me kind of
yeah.
worried. It's like, why do they have this?
why would they
ready?
invest all this scratch into this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, Aaron. And my takeaway is find something that you can do. Figure out a way to do it so that it's not burdensome to you. That it's good for you.
Yeah.
There's a couple of points there too. One, there's stuff that's easy to grow, like potatoes, right? It's set it and forget it, right?
Yeah.
But also potatoes, stuff like that is you don't need a ton of space to do it. You can stack it, right? Because potatoes can
Dense. They're dense.
go. So not a lot of space and not a lot of maintenance work.
Right.
Is a couple of great things.
Yeah,
So,
and you can store. They're easy to store.
easy to store.
Spinach is not easy to store unless you can it or you do something, and it's not as good as fresh.
No.
A potato that's a year old,
Yes.
that's been sitting in a dark, cool place,
Right.
that it doesn't mind
it
being
tastes
in,
the same.
it's going to be
Yeah.
fine.
And you know what? Potatoes, most of the nutrients that you need to live. Like if you make mashed potatoes with a little salt, that's every nutrient that you
Say
need.
it loud, say it proud, brother.
Every
Yeah.
nutrient. So if you make mashed potatoes, sprinkle your salt on it or add salt when you mix it.
Sure.
That's every nutrient. You could live off of mashed potatoes and nothing else.
Jeez, I want to try that.
Because it's all the stuff in milk and then all the nutrients.
Oh,
in the
sure. Yeah, they have
potato.
good fats.
Yeah.
Yeah, decent fats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did a
decent
little
starches.
cheddar on mine.
Can I butter and sour cream?
Oh,
and
absolutely.
So good.
Yeah. Add it on there.
Yeah.
Is that dependent on the soil? Like, let's say the soil is nutrient deficient. You throw a potato on that. Do you know that, Mike?
Yeah, certainly. Like minerals and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
but,
then it wouldn't. Would it not?
but it
grow?
might not. It would. Sometimes you get different rots or whatever, like a blossom end rot on tomatoes. Famously means that it's
Diseases.
missing. Yeah, different diseases and or just conditions will manifest.
Okay.
Right. Just like if a person doesn't get enough calcium, it's going to try to steal it from somewhere.
Okay.
Or you know what I mean. So it'll steal it from your bones to make all these other cellular functions happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So and stuff like that. But since these are short growing things, right? Yeah, but certainly. And that's why, but it's also not hard to get that going.
No.
You know what I mean? It's like, and it's really hard not to grow potatoes.
Yeah.
Or find something, if you want to grow vegetables, if not, find something that you can do. Maybe it's just working with your hands. You're building these raised beds.
Yes.
Right? You're
building
showing
an
somebody how you,
ecosystem.
because you can build those from if you knock sticks into the ground in a oval shape, you just weave branches through them. And now you've got a raised bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So do you know how to do that? Do you want to learn how to do that? Do you know how to make knots? Do you want to teach other people ropes and how to make knots and tie shit down?
I want to know that.
You know what I mean? And how to make you can learn how to make threads and ropes. You know what I mean? All these kinds of things are within our
It's all
reach. It's like find
amazing
something that you
skills
want to
to
do.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like what Charles was saying earlier, that he's not a green thumb, but he's willing to try it. And that's how we learn, right? We fail fast, fail forward, and we end up changing what we do. So maybe we don't get the yield we wanted this year, but if you've got a community that's working on it, you got conversations and you've got wisdom and you're all learning, and you get a group that understands the nature of the what do you call it? The system, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So sustainable practices, getting rid of your grass and making your usable land food bearing.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of food bearing land.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Sure can. And you don't let's just say you don't want to get rid of all of your grass, to make a strip.
Yeah.
Right, the one that gets the most, because you want southern exposure as much as you can, as much sun exposure, because then you get to choose what that sun's going to hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you want to grow strawberries that can't take full sun, then you put something in front of them that can.
Yeah. The
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So it's like, pick that area and then let your grass do what it's going to do over there.
Yeah.
And then if you're successful here, you could scoot over a little more.
Right.
You know what I mean? The next time around or whatever.
Yeah.
And
I really like when I come across a neighborhood like in West Seattle, when Janelle and I are out on a walk, we'll come across a neighbor that has a front garden, and it's not even on their property. It's on the city property.
Yeah, like on the
Oh, on
median.
the parking strip.
Portland's
Parking
really
strip?
good about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Grow
That
some
is it.
food.
Yeah. Because yes.
Food.
And let us be the maintainers of it, right?
Yeah.
But then that's a responsibility, and we have to be willing to shoulder that responsibility. I think we are. And just any independence is good, especially that shared independence,
Yeah.
right?
We've been told so much that you're going to need to have an easier life. I don't think from ease comes any growth. I think from toil and struggle, you get to be a deeper, stronger, more full human, so to speak.
Because you're looking for avenues, right?
Yeah,
you're looking for problem solving.
Yeah,
et cetera.
like my dad, mom and dad, they got older and then they retired. They got a fifth wheel. They traveled across the United States. They parked the thing, they sold it, and they went to the Elks and they died. They're not dead, but basically they gave up.
Yeah.
They just sit in their chairs and they watch TV and Perry Mason, and they have chairs that now raise them up
Out of the chair.
to a standing position.
How old are they?
88 and 86, I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah. Something like that. I don't know. Right around there. But that's what we're sold, right?
Yeah.
Look at this better future. Like right now, we're being sold AI is going to make it a lot easier on us.
Yeah.
We got to get rid of that mindset.
That's better
Yeah, that's
necessarily.
better.
Yeah.
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 I think it's important for us to realize that we have to get up and do stuff and work with people and learn how to work with people.
Yeah.
The new kids these days, the kids these days are basically couch potatoes, and they sit on computers and they don't do much of anything. They're not social. They're social online, and that's a new evolution of life.
Yeah.
But man, we were out running and jumping and scraping our knees,
Biking.
and
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, it must be a downturn in the emergency room visits.
Yeah, well, also true. Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's part of that problem solving and decision making and all that.
yeah,
I can watch YouTube on how to grow something, but that's not how to grow something in my exact area.
right.
That's an experiential knowledge that then I can share with my neighbor, because guess what? They're in the same basic area.
Yeah, same
Right? So after
microclimate, right?
5 seasons, and this person's in their first season, chances are I'd have some knowledge to pass on to them to help keep them from making mistakes or something, right?
Yeah, well, you were saying earlier that shade, different microclimates, cold versus warmer temperatures. Wine's grown that way. They've like these little tiny micro wineries, or they're large wineries, but they have this one hill that gets the sun in a certain way, and it's cooler for longer, and so on and so forth. And so if we just taught each other how to do that and learn from one another, it would be a wonderful place.
And some of that's experiential, and some of that's
Mike, what are you, a communist?
I'm a cooperativist. But I just think that along with that ease thing, we've been tricked into thinking that struggle and suffering are the same. And struggle is difficulty.
Yeah.
Suffering is the personalizing
Yes.
of it, and saying the why me part of it,
Yes.
right? As opposed to just problem solving.
Right. Yeah, 99% of all suffering, I think, comes from thoughts.
It's ego.
It's
a
ego.
bruised ego.
It is, and I'm learning so many valuable lessons in the last few years that show me that the pendulum of emotions. You were talking earlier about the attaching to emotions, right? So there's joy and there's doom, right? And there's a pendulum down here, and this is kind of that sweet spot. This is the place to be where you don't have to actually react to everything and say, oh, you made me do this, or you made me do that. And so that central nervous system calming that comes from learning how to breathe, like Mary teaches breathing practices and that sort of thing, man, that's helped me a ton calm down and want to take on projects like you're talking about, just like sustainability and that sort of thing. So I don't know. We got answers. We just got to figure it out.
Yeah. If you got ideas, folks, let us know.
Yes, please.
Send in a
Pretty please.
comment. Put together a little neighborhood organization.
Yeah.
Talk to your neighbors. Find out
Yeah.
if they're into it.
Yeah. And just
Chances
start by
are they probably are.
Yeah, and just start walking your neighborhood and bring it up. When you see your neighbors, just bring it up.
Fucking
Just go,
great idea.
yeah, you guys can grow in anything. And plus, when you walk your neighborhood, you can look for potential hazards and potential good things. Like I found a pipeline, a major natural gas pipeline's in my neighborhood. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Right. So now I know that.
Right.
And
Or
so
there's
that,
a little creek or there's,
yeah, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, where does water flow? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Look around, look at the trees. Who's living in those trees? You got crows. You got, just walk your neighborhood.
Yeah, and be present.
talk to your
right?
people,
I don't
yeah.
know if many people understand what being present is. That I think being present is the definition of being woke. I think that is the thing, being in this moment and really being connected to things here, where we're living in the past so much, trying to predict the future and having so much fear driven into our lives from media and daily, saturation of our phones. Man, the calm I have now compared to 2 years ago is just exponentially lower, just because I've gotten control of my central nervous system. And don't be afraid of your neighbor. Go say hi to that person that's a different color. Go say hello.
Not you, Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah, except Gary.
Fuck Gary. Yeah. But you know what I mean.
No, that's
Yeah.
great advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and even if it's a terrible interaction, at least you know that.
Yeah, you know who's
Well, yeah.
Right? And so,
Yeah.
you know you got to eat first.
Don't take it personally.
yeah, no, just don't take it personally. Just, and
Yeah, and get started. It could be small. Start something small.
Do more of it.
Right on, fellas.
Right on. Well, ending this here program on something positive, boys. Trying to find some winter, since we're kind of going through the crazy weather and stuff, but a winter quote from British poet Edith Sitwell. I don't know much about her, but she wrote, "Winter is the time for comfort, for good food and warmth, for the touch of a friendly hand, and a talk beside the fire. It is the time for home."
Ah,
Thank you, Edith.
yeah, Edith. Edith.
Eat it. Hank! I can bring Mark out anytime I want to. What are we talking about?
No.
Go to our-townpodcast.com and check
Yes.
out. There's a page for Hank and Mark.
Yes.
It's our radio play.
No,
We got to get back to
It's
that.
a barrel full of yucks,
It
people.
is a barrel full of yuck. Besides that, we're coming out with our holiday
Yeah,
special. It's tomorrow. If you're watching this when this episode airs, the holiday special is tomorrow.
Yeah,
for you
jeez.
guys. Our third annual
And the best.
holiday, and the best so
Yeah.
far.
It's a
So
mystery.
check those out. It's a mystery.
Yeah,
It's a mystery.
it's a mystery.
Naughty list.
Yeah, it is.
List.
Where is it?
And then other than that, we're going to go do our top 5, our bonus round,
Oh,
top 5 rainy day mood enhancers. 'Cause
Yes.
last week we did our curb your enthusiasm.
Baseball.
So you can check that out.
I know what my number one is.
You can check that out by going to the members only section of the website, or go to Patreon, which is French for give me some money.
Yeah, that's
Go
like,
check it out.
what is that, Charles? Like $3 a month?
$3 a month.
I mean, come on.
$3
Oh,
a
no.
month.
That's in your couch cushions.
Yeah, go right now.
Yes.
Go right now. Start right now. Get your phone out and go join Our Town Podcast. We need your help.
Yes.
Be a part of the change that's positive for Renton.
There you go. And worldwide, Jakarta 5.
Yeah,
we're looking
Jakarta.
to.
Yeah, no.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
I appreciate
Good
you guys.
discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Great.
Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you think this episode is worth $1 or $5, the boys would love to have it.
And don't forget to visit our-townpodcast.com for all the links.
For less than a cup of coffee, you can also join the website in the member-only area for exclusive bonus content, vlogs, and more. It's just $3 a month or $30 a year. Thank you for listening to this production of Our Town Podcast Extraordinaire.